Hello everybody and welcome to the second part of our two-parter four-player kill team Throwdown. We've got a great matchup between the top half of our kill team league, or at least three of them. Unfortunately, Funko's under the weather and can't compete, but we've got Ben, Max, and Cameron here to throw down. Tonight we'll be playing prime position, where two players will be in the corners and one in the top center. There'll be 4 objective points, with 3 of them being selected as a player's alpha objective. A model can use the claim position mission action, say that 5 times fast, to claim an objective marker until the end of the turning point or until it's claimed by another team. At the end of each turning point, you score 2 VPs for each objective, and for each enemy alpha objective you control, you earn 3 points to a maximum of 6 points per turning point. And because this is a special game, we've got some bonuses that offer either tactical advantages or points. Bonus number 1. Each turning point, the player with the lowest score may activate a strategic ploy for free. If you choose not to, you may dash one of your models for free. If it's tied, each player can take the free dash. Bonus number 2. Each opponent's drop zone contains a package. This is not held by an operative. If you control an enemy package, you may pick it up for 1 AP, and if you return it to your drop zone, you score 5 VP. If you control your own package at the end of the game, you score 1 VP. You may not pick up your own package. Bonus number 3. If a player is knocked out, they may add 2 models of their choice that aren't a leader to their drop zone at the start of the next turning point. Get back in there and finish the fight. And lastly, the final league points acquired for this game will be boosted to 5 for the winner, 3 for second, and 2 for last. Alright, well that's the rules all wrapped up. Let's introduce the players for today. And let's also start with Funko's intro, because while his team might not be competing, we need to know who they are.
G'day, Cobber. Is your tummy growling? Are you feeling peckish? Is your gut just a gaping maw of insatiable hunger that might soon attract the eyes of the Inquisition? Get on down to Darren's Snack Shack, just off Subcorridor 27. We've got the greasiest meats from every corner of the galaxy, sizzling over our patented open plasma pit. I might be an ethereal skeleton cursed with unlife to languish for all time, but I'm also cursed with great prices. Wrap your laughing gear around our char-grilled ripperjack, some smoked brain leaves, or... what's that sound? Why, that's the crispiest kite and cracklins money can buy, straight from the Ambul's butt. You ever rip the coils off a plasma gun and use it to liquefy a Catachan devil for the whole family? Glistening, steaming, fatal to the touch, just like Meemaw used to make.
Hello.
That's Darren's Snack Shack. We rolled a 1 to cook it, so we can roll a 6 in your mouth.
Darkness, quiet. You hunker down in your meager camp, exhausted from months of being pursued. Faintly, the crunch of a metal foot, the glint of a glowing lens. The next thing you know, they are upon you. The crack of a long rifle, the whine of a radium carbine, and the heavy thump of a transuranic arquebus. An exacting eradication executed with mechanical precision under an unfeeling gaze. In moments, it is over. Devastation wrought, calculated, and thorough. They are your worst nightmare, wrought from bone and iron. Occam's Talon, when the application of violence is needed, they are the simple solution. If you know their name, then it is already too late.
You know Games Workshop says the kill teams are balanced for a win rate between 45 and 55%, but when you look at Phobos Strike Team, and then you look at Hunterclade, Navis Breachers, and Nurgle Legionnaires, you see that statement is not true. You're going to have to close to within triangle of me and my genetic freak guerrilla warriors to even have a chance to break our conceal order. Now the standard kill team board is 4 pentagons in a circle wide, minus deployment of 1 pentagon, so you take 4 pentagons in a circle, subtract 2 pentagons, then subtract a triangle, and that gives me a pentagon and a circle and a square in which to dominate the battlefield. But this isn't a normal battlefield. This is the 4-player league match, so you need to double that, giving me 2 pentagons, 2 circles, and 2 squares, and I will eliminate my adversaries with pinpoint volleys of bolt gun shells. You're going to be required to circumnavigate every shape in this game before you can even begin to throw dice against me. All the while my brothers will be punching holes of every shape through your armsmen, legionnaires, and Scutari with 2 volleys of lethal 5+ P1 bolt gun fire. Those numbers don't lie, and they add up to 2 and 2 league points for each of you at the 4-player league match.
Run! No weapon you to hide! Free from the plasma you're about to get fried! Chaos! Run into a maze, consuming your fear as we run up your brain. No longer adhere to the mankind code. Chopping up your body as we go. Sickle war, chaos, legionary, melee, very scary. Heretics, no confessing to our chaos blessing. Carry you to your grave, getting of the crimson. Fear, you are frozen. Fall to the troll side.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of AF40K League here on the mighty Loading Ready Run Network. I'm Ben. Joining me this week, we've got a Max. Hi. We got a Cameron. Huh? And off in the wings. Don't worry, he's not. He might not be playing, but he is still here. It's Funko.
G'day.
No matter what, we always have Judge Funko at our side. So we, as mentioned, are going to be playing in a 3-player match on this one. Very, very excited to go. And this is the. I heard when I mentioned them as being the bottom half the other week. They were so we're the.
Yeah, that didn't go over well.
Higher percentage.
The ascended.
Sure, yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, now I hope you all enjoyed all the intro videos. Those were a lot of fun to make. Shout out to everybody for getting their resources and stuff ahead. Yeah, I'm so pumped to do this. A reminder that everything we do is brought to you by Yoomst over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all this cool stuff, so we really, really appreciate it. Also, you can check out our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com. We got all kinds of great merchandise that you can buy with the dollar dues in your bank account. And if you're watching on the YouTube, thank you. We really appreciate it. Let us know some things you'd like to see in the future and whatnot, because we have more or less established that this is kind of the nearly penultimate episode, I would say, of the show. For the reason being, if we head on over to the league standing points right now, we can see that there was a giant wham jangle that happened after the last 4-player match. Ian went from being like second last to being in first place. My guy cleaned up, and it was very, very impressive to see. So obviously, you know, me, Max, Funko, and Cameron have not also added in the same way. But the main difference that's going to be going on tonight is there is actually no bonus league point gettings of any sort. The only thing is that the end of the game matchup is higher than usual. It's the 5-3-2, as we mentioned. So that will still sort of keep things in the same zone. It really did wham jangle things up, which is what we really wanted to see. And essentially, what we're going to do is, depending on how this all goes, we'll kind of see who's in our like top final winners bracket and stuff, and have a conversation. There's either going to be one more or there's going to be 2 more, depending on what all goes down. So excited to see what happens. This is going to be a really, really interesting one. Is there anything else? I mean, that video shaves off like so much.
Yeah, it's a lot of
time. It's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, we just we've already talked about what's going on, but just as a quick little refresher, if we want to go to the top down, we've got these 4 objective points that we are working towards, and each one of us, while we did a deployment, have identified one of them to be our alpha objective, which I guess we could kind of like mark with something. I don't know what that would be. But we'll just, for now, I mean, we know what it is, and then you'll remember it. So the one at the very bottom, that's going to be Max's. This one in the center is mine, and this one over here is Cameron's. And as mentioned, if you capture that one and you hold it to the end of the turning point, if it's an opponent's, it's worth 3. All the other ones are worth 2. So essentially, each of us has 2 objective points that are worth 2, and 3 objective points that are worth 3, and they're pseudo-sticky in the way that if you flip them, you don't have to stick around on it. It'll last till the end of the turning point, but anybody can flip them back over if you want. So.
And you have to recapture them the next turning point.
You will, yes. Every turning point, we're going to have to recapture them and do all that.
In the intro video, it mentioned you're capped at 6 per turn.
Yes.
Is that total VPs?
Yeah.
So that would be, presumably, you hold one that's normal, one that's your opponent taking you to 5, and then a second one to take you to 6. But you would only score 1 extra VP?
Yep, or 2 opponents' ones.
Right? Oh, of course, yeah, okay, yeah.
With the, speaking of one of the other objectives.
Yes, yeah, the objective package that each of us has in the center of our zones. You can kind of see Cameron's is a little bit hidden there beside the boxes there. But essentially what we've said is that is sitting there. You can't touch your own objective. You can only defend it. And then if an opponent goes and captures it and brings it all the way back to their base, they get 5 victory points, which is massive. Yeah. It's like an entire turning point worth of points. However, you can stop your opponent from taking it. But if they take it outside of your drop zone, you can't bring it back. You can only defend it. So you can kind of deny your opponent a point because it has to be firmly in your drop zone to accrue that victory point at the end of the turn, or at the end of the game. So if you want to be a real stinky, you can take it from them.
And that's not capped by the 6.
It is not. No. Same. So yeah, if you manage to capture 6 worth of objective points and that in one turn, you can sure as shit get 11 victory points in a turn.
I was mostly thinking because any one objective and that is more than 6.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's only the objective points that are going to be capped by that 6 rule. I think we've basically gone over everything regarding the map. Does anybody have anything new? Because each of us has played with these teams on camera now at this point. Does anybody have anything new that they want to talk about on their team or show off?
I finally did the bases.
Yeah, they look great. Yeah. Oh, wow, look at them. Those look amazing.
Yep. And
fantastic.
And the backpacks finally got done as well. So these are all nicely done.
Yeah. Cameron, anything on yours?
I redid the bases, but these are all.
We're talking about bases, baby.
Yeah, all your base. These are all just familiar guys. I've got Commsman, Medic, Mine Layer, Marksman, Veteran, who will have Balanced and Lethal 5+, and then an Incursor Sergeant.
Cool. I actually did a little bit of, I replaced 2 models on my squad. So first off, I've changed my leader over to this little gent here. God, we didn't set up the close-up camera. That would have been a smart thing for me to do. Hey, where's one of the closer shots shooting at? How about right there?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so shout out to Reinhard in chat who painted me up the missing Warp Coven models I needed to make a full kill team. But guess what? They work really good for Legionary because we're all the things. So they are not Tzeentch because you can't run Tzeentch with Nurgle. So instead, this is my leader and they are undivided. For the main reason being that I don't think I played it wrong on camera, but essentially to do the free double shoot or double hit one, I need to have an undivided one. Right. Otherwise, I have to spend. So I have an undivided leader, and I have a Nurgle icon bearer. Everybody else on my team is Nurgle, as usual, because if I change, then he's going to make me pay for it. And the other model that I've changed, I don't have a heavy gunner, but for the purposes of this, he looks nothing else like the other ones. So this is going to be a heavy gunner. He's got a heavy bolter. So it is just a stronger bolter that has P1, essentially. The main reason I'm doing that is because almost everybody, my leader typically has plasma. He doesn't this time. He's got a tainted bolt pistol. Everybody on my team has a bolt weapon except for my plasma gunner. And that is because I am going to try and double shoot so much this game. I'm going to try something different just to see.
Everybody's shooting.
And I figured I had to fit in with the rest of the shooting crews. So
Peer pressure.
Yeah. I still have the anointed. I would not go sicko mode, you know.
Yeah.
But I figured that's the way I do it. Great. Is that everything? We're all great. I noticed that Max did a deep deployment for the Caesarean.
Yep, the Sicarian.
Sicarian, thank you. Caesarean is something very different.
Yes.
Yeah, he might be able to give you an impromptu cesarean.
Yeah, true.
Of no woman born, or however the Shakespeare quote goes.
No baby in here either.
Yeah, they've been forward deployed. They are on a conceal order, as they must do. They're hanging out here.
And that cost 1 CP.
That did indeed cost 1 CP, which is why I'm at 2 as opposed to this default of 3.
Yeah, I don't think there's... Oh, right. For vantage purposes, we've talked about that the big places where you can actually put your models down are our vantage. We're saying that these two in the back aren't, and like the top of crates aren't. So basically these two, this, and this are our vantage points that you can use. Essentially, everything that looks heavy is heavy. Anything that looks light is light. I think it's pretty straightforward there. I think we're good to go.
Man, physicists are really going to want to talk to you after this.
Yeah, anything that looks heavy is heavy.
But how many electron volts?
Oh, I was going to say also, because this is the multiplayer thing, there's no of the like additional victory point.
No tac ops, nothing like that.
No tac ops.
Yeah, just what we got to do and the ones that we talked about. Great. I think we're all good to go.
All right.
Sick. Let's throw on our background tunes and I guess Max.
Yeah.
You've got the initiative. You get to roll on first.
Yeah. So we're going into the strategic phase, I guess, here.
Yep.
Right. So we're going into turning point 1.
Yay. I'm going to activate Doctrina Imperative, as is my duty and my want. I am going to select the Aggressor Imperative, which adds a triangle to the movement characteristic of friendly Hunterclade operatives this turn.
That seems pretty good.
I will spend 1 CP to activate Vanguard. Until the end of the turning point, each time friendly Phobos Strike Team operative is activated during that activation, and it can ignore the first distance of circle it travels for a climb, drop, or traverse, automatically passes jump tests, adds triangle to its movement characteristic, and, due to a balance data sheet, can do mission actions for free.
Seems pretty good.
So you make one guy real fast.
Oh no, everyone is very fast. And good at things. It must be nice.
I will use my free one to, as I said, do double shooty. So double shooty can only be done by the bolt guns, not my plasma gunner, but yeah.
Do you want to take us all up one for it being the first turn?
Yeah, that would be sick.
That doesn't happen just yet. You do the initial strat phase before turn 1 with 3. Then when the first activation begins, that's the start of the turn.
When you gain your CP, then you do strategic ploys, then you target reveal?
So no. So the first strat ploy phase you do, you only have 3.
Okay.
You get your 4. You have 4 when you start the game, but the 4th point comes when the game actually starts, not the pre-game phase.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been doing that
It
wrong.
rarely
Cool.
comes up, but it does actually matter.
Sure.
Neat.
So theoretically, if you have 4 points worth of strategic
So we'll do it after
plays-
this then. Yeah. Great.
I feel like things are going to pop off really quickly. So I'm going to spend 1 CP to activate Marshall Protocol. My good friend Marshall. Each time a friendly Hunterclade Vanguard operative, that's the one with the radium carbines, is within a circle of an objective marker or an opponent's drop zone, I can reroll an attack die in shooting, and anytime a ranger hasn't moved and they make a shooting attack, I can reroll an attack die in shooting. They can move after, but as long as I haven't moved when I've shot.
You got it. Cam?
Do I have line of sight to absolutely anyone with any of my infiltrators? I would be shocked if I did.
I mean, I'm all in engage, and they're through windows, so.
Imagine how the person getting shot feels.
I'm just wondering if I can use their rule. Omni Scrambler.
The buddies can't be concealed or whatever.
It's the one where they will have to activate a number of models equal to my number of infiltrators, which is 3, before
Right.
that model can be activated.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
And it's free,
yeah.
so I might as well do it.
Yeah, if you can draw a laser from the head of your model to any visible part of anyone's model is the visibility rule. So if you can see a foot, a staff, a banner,
Yeah, I can see the guy with the cane, the
Yeah.
person with the cane, the Skatarus.
Does it matter whether or not they're in concealed? That is one of my 2 models that are on
I
concealed.
believe Omni Scrambler only requires requires visibility. Let me check,
Cool.
because
Yeah.
one of the great things about this game is that line of sight is not visibility.
Me dreaming back to our Warcry game a couple weeks ago.
I've been tempted to put together a team.
Oh, man. I mean, I love Kill Team. But
Visible.
Visible. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
So,
good.
Is that your leader?
That is.
Okay, they have to wait until you have done 3 activations before they can activate.
Sounds good.
Making enemies right off the bat.
And just to double check, the windows are shoot throughable, right?
So if you're concealed, they count as like you can't shoot through this in any shape or form. If they are engaged, then you can shoot through the window, but people can shoot you through the
Right,
window.
it's just like hiding behind a piece of cover
Yep.
or something. Okay.
You still get the cover rule.
Yep.
But
Right.
And then you
Same
get
as
into
any
like
other cover.
non-reciprocal shooting and
yeah. I'm going to pass.
I believe I am also going to pass.
pass.
Alrighty. Now, and because everything needs to be weird, we get these.
Yeah. Any differences for equipment?
Oh, that's
yeah.
a good point. I mean, if you want to know, so if you want to know, so I've got the suspensor system on my heavy dude, which basically just means he can still move up to 3 circles without worrying about the gun being heavy.
Gotcha.
So I can still run and shoot. I mixed it up. The Psyker has warded armor.
Okay.
Because he always seems to take. Everyone gets mad at him. So
It's a good thing to get
yeah.
mad at.
So until he gets hit, he has a 2-up save.
Okay.
And then finally, my Icon Bear has Malefic round, so it just adds 1 to each of the damage profiles of the gun.
Sounds good.
I feel like I haven't seen the Psyker live long enough to get any good psychic stuff off.
I mean, I've done, basically I've done it once with him, and then they're like, okay, bang. Yeah. I blew up a bunch of Max's friends, and then they went die.
Then perish.
To be fair, the rest of your team was also in concealment.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Smoke, smoke, smoke. Grenades every day.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay. Triple smoke grenades. Love it.
I'm doing basically the same loadout I usually do. 4-up invuln on my leader. The radium carbines have the enriched rounds taken to 3-4, so everything that isn't a special weapon on my team has a 3-4 profile. And the Dictat, which is the guy, the comms one, has mechadendrites. The Servo Skull, which means they can do a mission action for 1 less AP to a minimum of 0.
Sick. I like how they have to specify a minimum of 0, as though like doing the mission action wouldn't net you an
The
AP.
rules in this game are like written in such a way that unless they said that, then that would be it.
Yeah, it's
Also,
true.
given the Warhammer community, someone
would try for
Someone
it.
would argue.
Fair. Great. Okay. I think then that's good. Anything else, or if not, Max, take it away.
Perfect. You're all concealed over there?
Yep, the only 2 on engage are the ones behind the crates.
Perfect. In that case, I'm going to do the old move and dash. move to the old there.
Paul's being the peanut gallery tonight. Real Statler and Waldorf Muppet energy.
I mean, that's Paul's regular.
That's
like,
true.
operation.
Yeah. If we were assigning Muppets to a lot of people in Lair, I would put him as both of them.
I would be Scooter.
Yeah.
No, Beaker.
Yeah, I mean, either. I think.
The chemist joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, scoot
moved.
that friendo up. Cam?
Okay. Boop-de-doo.
It's kind of a spooky
Doopy-doo.
zone for Max, too. You've got 2 teams with 6 models, so
Yep.
all the more Overwatch.
Yep.
Jeez. This is where it starts already. Okay. I'm going to activate the Saboteur. They are going to climb over the barricade, taking 2.
So did that...
taking circle.
yeah. Did that... was that different? You and I, had some whole thing.
Yeah, so Funko explained to me that you still measure the entire vertical distance, horizontal distance that you move, and then from that you subtract 2 for the traverse. It's not just paying
that is
to-
correct. There's almost no instances where you can teleport in Kill Team. So when you're moving, you're paying any cost to go up, down, over, but then that's deducted from your movement. So from the rest of it, you still have to make a legal move to complete it.
So it's like hopping a barricade would be 4 typically, right? 4 inches?
Yeah, because it'd be 2.
It's like a two for the move, and then
and then it
Yes,
also
for the
costs
standard
2.
profile, yes.
yeah. So it'd
Okay.
be yeah.
So it's 2 to clamber over, right? Or
One circle to
One circle.
traverse, yes.
Okay.
And then whatever, that's deducted from your movement. So
And then
if it's standard 3 circle, you would be able to move 2 circle and then dash if you want or whatever.
Okay. So I can move 2 circle. Then I get triangle for Vanguard.
Yep.
Correct.
Then I will dash. Tap the objective
Seems good.
with free for Vanguard.
Yeah.
And then Ninja Vanish.
Oh. Yeah, right, yeah, you can just slam the whole thing. Mine, says Cam.
That's a smoke grenade?
Yep.
Okay. So that's
course,
Cam's.
You
So-
can do that thing where he vanishes and then awkwardly stays in the same spot as,
Yep.
as the smoke gradually clears.
He just holds the grenade in front of his face, being like, "Can't see me."
Everyone's just too weirded out to shoot at him. Mm-hmm. What's he doing over there?
Huh. Okay. Well. Wonder if there's such a way that I can kind of if I kind of go here. Max, could I borrow Clippy for the purposes?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Turncoat Clippy.
Clippy holds no allegiance.
Yes. Fasten me the. There we go. Thank you.
Ben,
Clippy is here to help.
Yeah.
Ben, what size bases are your Nurgles on? Are they 32?
Yeah.
I can give you a Marine if you want as a...
Oh, it's basically I'm just trying to see if I can get at an angle where I can shoot this Sicarian, but Max would have to really come out to like essentially from where I am. I don't think Max really has a line of shot here.
I mean, I'd have to move, yeah.
You'd have to scoot out, yeah. All the way around. It'd be quite a difficult one for you. So
I mean, if I can get over here, probably. But, yeah.
Well, your dudes are 2 AP, eh?
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, what I'm hoping is if I supercharge this plasma, if I can just nuke this
That's
friend.
fair.
That is my hope. So DM, I do that.
Good old non-reciprocal line of sight? Or, yes, line of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always feel like, do you remember the movie Mallrats?
Yes.
Where
Vividly.
Jay is suddenly like doing snicky, and what's his name's character is just like, what he's doing there is he's imitating Wolverine's berserker attack with his adamantium claws.
Okay, so I am going to take an old shooter-rooney
Fair enough.
at the friend on the point there. So I will be supercharging it. So it's AP2 now.
Okay.
4 attacks, 3 ups, 5, 6. Hot.
Let's go.
This required me actually to name my dudes to put in this time, which I've never done. So this is Pew Pew Stew.
Good.
The heavy gunner is Pew Pew Drew. Here we go. Okay, well we got a crit and a hit. I might re-roll this because how many wounds do these friends have?
10.
10. So if you do a normal save, it won't be a hit. I will use 1 CP. I'm drowning in it, he says later on when he craves it. I just need to do a 3+.
Yes.
The dice giveth.
Couldn't you just roll the dice without saying anything? You had to say something.
I don't think there's ever a time where I've never, it's never been a 1 after. All right. So it's how
Mortal
much?
Wounds 3.
Mortal Wounds 3. I take 3, and I'm sending a crit and a hit your way.
All right, I got 1
If you
die.
don't save, it's still a kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a save.
Oh, we should probably get rid of our deployment zone markers.
Oh, sure, yeah, we could do that.
Just declutter the table.
Well, that sucked.
So what's a crit in terms of damage on that?
That's 6.
Okay.
Does one? Are we praising the Omnissiah or the motive force in that case?
I
Or
think
the-
whoever's closest.
Okay.
Yeah, just whichever one comes to mind faster.
Right. Because it's the Omnissiah, the motive force, and then is it the machine spirit?
That
the
checks
machine
out.
god.
Mechadendrite Bob, probably in there somewhere.
It's not machine spirit. That's an Eldar thing, right?
Well, machine spirits are just like what they call.
Machine Spirit's an AdMech thing, too.
Oh, really?
But
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
not like part of their trinity. I forget what the trinity actually is.
These guys,
But-
these people here are here to kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not the religious type.
Philosophical ones.
And on that note, go for it, man.
I would love to see like an AdMech tech priest force, like an explorator force with like the Elect 2 priests.
Right, yeah. My sort of mental headcanon for these people is that they are the ones that you drop off 6 months away from their target. And then they walk
Yep.
for 6 months. And then they shoot one guy. And then they walk 6 months back. I am going to activate my Dictat. This one here. From 1 AP, I'm going to give 1 AP to my Plasma Gunner for later in the turn. And then I'm going to move them.
You ever spend 1 CP to do 3 damage to your dude?
Yes. That is like the Warhammer experience.
Rerolling into a plasma overload?
Yeah. At least in 40k, you would have just like,
Yeah, guys just die,
yeah.
Although notably, the Plasmarines at the moment, they gave them a rule where when they die, they get a free shoot. So you actually want them to explode. So you want to roll up, shoot, explode, and then shoot again.
Wow.
It's just like
It's
the end
very
of,
on brand.
just like the end of Life of Brian.
Oh man, it's been a hot minute since I've seen that movie.
Yeah. Cam?
Yeah, that's you.
All right. I would like to activate my Commsman. He will. Or will he?
William he?
First off, actually, he will instruct the homie to drop off his mine.
kids.
Yeah, drop off the kid at the pool. Does that have to be dropped in base-to-base contact with him, or is it just within triangle?
So smoke grenades are the pool. Got it.
Yes, yeah.
I don't want to go in that pool. How long do they last?
Just until the end of turn.
Okay.
Sorry, mine layer, plant haywire mine within triangle of this operative. Smash.
The sweet metal measuring thing you got.
I got it for the special edition.
Sick.
Hopefully this becomes obsolete later this year when they decide that it's no longer going to be unrelated shapes.
That would be good.
That would
Although
be good.
getting Warhammer players to identify simple shapes is probably like a good starting point.
See, the problem is I'm so indoctrinated that when we were playing Warcry, I started shorthanding inches to shapes, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Don't make me break out my old templates.
Yeah. My brain is broken.
Clamber over. And then triangle. Zoop. He's got one more activation. So theoretically, could dash out into the middle of nowhere. Seems like a bad idea. We're fine there. Go.
Oops, all concealed, eh?
That is kind of the Phobos thing.
Truth.
I recorded an entire video about it.
Yeah.
Boy, I really don't want you taking that for free. But also, I don't want to get shot. The eternal conundrum, you know?
Oh, flip my triangles. Sorry. You're right, chat.
I believe Plato wrote a book about that conundrum. It's one of the old ones. Actually, if I was on that joke, I'd say something about the Sun Tzu, but
Is that the anointed?
This one is, yeah.
Okay.
He's on your
I'm
side,
in
Cam.
danger.
The Art of War brackets hammer.
Yeah, the Art of Warhammer. I think that was probably the name of about 45 forums
Yep.
in the 90s.
and then like 15 blogs in like 2002.
Yep.
No.
Please?
So what is your thing where you can just make it so like I'm not concealed?
I don't have anything that knocks you out of conceal. However, the incursors, who are the guys with the cameras on their backpack, ignore obscuring.
Okay.
So they can shoot through smoke, they can do trick shots through windows,
Right.
and they are very, very difficult to get non-reciprocal shots against.
Okay.
Or probably not possible in most practical circumstances.
So they can't knock you out of conceal, but they can knock you out of cover. Is that sort of...
Well, their bolt guns also have no cover, but it's just the thing where they can shoot you through the walls, kind of. If they can see you, they can shoot you.
Yeah,
usually.
obscuring is the one where it's not the cover that both sides could be in. It's anything sort of nebulously in the middle can obscure things.
Gosh, this is difficult. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and activate my Psyker. Who's going to go here. And dash to that layer. God, you really had to have this booger coming off your model, eh? Yeah, I'll just put him there. It's going to take me a bit to roll up. Pass.
I think I'm going to move my Sicarian before they get shot again. So I'm going to activate this one. They're going to spend an AP to nab this objective. Then they're going to run away. Probably in this direction.
Are they wounded?
They are wounded, right. So that's...
Limp away, Robit.
Even though they got the long leggies. back up. I'm just gonna. Which if I just move over here into this cover, that'll be fine.
Has it been 3 years since Kill Team second dropped? Yup.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the 3rd year, so it'll be like mid through this year it resets.
What percentage of Octarius box sets remain unpainted under your bed?
Yeah. Time to check in. Cam?
All right.
There's been enough activations now that Max can move that guy that got locked down, right?
Yes. Nothing
Yeah,
personnel.
Cam, you can move. Yeah, Max, you can move your leader out into the open.
Sure would love to. No, wait.
I like the idea that when you open a box from Games Workshop, there's like a little sensor that goes off and like it gets notified. It's like, all right, add that to the he actually opened the box list
I mean,
for their stats.
that's what video games do.
Yup.
I suppose so, yeah.
That's actually what a lot of the achievements for like the really easy ones for like watching the first cutscene or something like that. Those are just like a really easy way to do analytics.
Yeah, of like who has actually like fired the game up
Yep.
at all.
It's like, if there's an achievement for beating the game, you can see like 1% of people have that achievement.
Exactly. So any sort of amateur analytics people out there, you can take a look at those numbers for fun if you want.
Well, joke's on Games Workshop, because if they're monitoring my boxes, all I do is open mine, take the sprues, put them in a Tupperware for storage, and then throw the cardboard out, because it's way more efficient that way. So their numbers are hosed when it comes to me.
Funko, messing with the numbers.
Maybe, I mean, I'm the customer they like. I buy enough that I need to more efficiently store my plastic I haven't touched yet so that I can buy more, you know.
So I'm activating my leader. I'm just going to move Dash over there.
There. I'm going to activate my plasma gunner, who I gave an extra AP to.
What percentage of Into the Dark terrain sets are actually like painted and assembled? Because like I've seen pictures of people that have them and they're just like bent upwards.
Yeah, I really loved the idea
Yes.
of Into the Dark.
Yeah.
In practice, I never want to play it. It hurts my fingies to like assemble. It's like it requires so much pre-pro. Like
I think it's cool they did it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it was
It's-
definitely a misstep to put every set for a year with its own Into the Dark terrain,
Yeah.
because there are definitely people who just, you can't, like, you know what? The one cool thing they did, Games Workshop gave tournament organizers like dozens and dozens of sets of that terrain.
Oh, really?
Which actually ruled.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
getting terrain for tournaments is the worst.
But the design of that terrain with all sorts of very similar looking but mutually incompatible pieces was extremely frustrating to put together.
Yeah. It was also like, logistically, it was a bit of a problem. You had to sand it to really get it to fit nicely. That's why they stopped running it. They don't use it for official tournaments anymore because it takes too long to break it down between games and set it up again. So they just don't run it.
Laser pointer.
sure can.
Yeah, Ben and I spent an afternoon sanding and shaving.
I used my Dremel rotary tool and it went a lot quicker.
Far
But,
over do
yeah.
I need to get?
Wankel rotary engine.
I guess if I want to shoot you, I gotta really get around.
I really tried to tuck.
Yeah.
So playing those angles against the shooty men's.
I do
And it's
I do
not
like
too bad
that-
to try and shoot your sorcerer there.
from the
They do have to
perspective
engage.
of the model. They can just they're just seeing the red dot appear on them as they're being measured.
Yeah, the final seconds of a character in a Predator film.
It's not my. I'm gonna definitely swap out the sorcerer model. This booger makes it really hard for me to keep them in cover.
I mean, that just sounds like a Nurgle problem.
It does sound like a nerd.
Hashtag Nurgle problems.
Yeah, I keep falling out of cover because my boogers are so big.
You know, when I signed up for, I didn't think I'd always be sick.
Yeah.
I didn't like
I can
best-
shoot your guy there. He'll be in
Yeah.
cover, but
Sure.
Best case scenario, you have like a cold all the time when you're working with Nurgle. That's best case scenario.
Yeah, you just constant post-nasal drip for thousands of years.
My sister had that.
Cool.
So what are you shooting me with here?
I am shooting you with a regular plasma gun. It is not hot because I have 7 wounds.
Cowardice.
Yes. I could die.
Yeah.
And they are a ranger, so no rerolls there. Oh, right. I get an extra triangle of movement. I forgot about that. Oh, well. That's a hit and a crit.
Hit and a crit. So you can. Do you want to scoot forward a little bit? It's up to you. I'm fine either way.
Well, I think this is fine just because I want to be in cover.
Cool. Okay. Rules question, Judge. So
Yes.
I am a Nurgly boy. So my passive is that I can retain a normal as a critical save on shooting.
Right.
Am I allowed to use the one that I'm retaining from cover as that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah, great. Perfect. So the crit is saved, and now and it's AP1, so I'll roll 1 dice.
Yeah.
If this is a normal, then I'm chilling. I am chilling.
Fair enough.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to Warded Armor, 2-up saves.
Yep.
Great. Good. We're both rolling bad shots.
Yay!
At least it goes both ways. Anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Cool.
That was 3 AP out of me.
I avoid this by never rolling dice.
just go for the objectives, Cam.
Yep. Boopy doo. Do doobie do doobie. Do 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 boo do do. May I borrow the
Yep,
action?
you got it. You can take your stick.
Okay, thank you.
Take the stick.
We're all that old.
Gotta hoof it, brother.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'll be interested in combat patrol when I can play knights.
Fair.
Not Grey Knights. Although I like Grey Knights.
Move, dash, vanguard, and then I will use track target.
Oh.
Go on.
So he can do a shot at someone that ends a movement, or at someone that ends a movement within his line of sight.
Okay.
Or within,
Right.
yeah, within line of sight. It's into the
XCOM
dark
Overwatch.
guard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, the way we all wish Overwatch worked.
Yeah.
You mind passing me
This
the
is
laser
fine.
pointer?
I'm just going to win initiative next turn.
Ding!
I believe you.
Okay, so it's like basically Damn it, Cameron. Wasn't fighting you.
I know. I'm not fighting you either.
Why is everybody fighting me?
What's the profile on that gun?
2 plus 3, 4, lethal 5 plus AP1.
Yep. Yep.
It's
Tight.
got a lot of big rules, but it's still only 3/4 damage. Like, it's still only a bolt gun, but it's got a lot of like. It's just very consistent.
Okay, I think basically what I'd like to do.
Although, correct me if I'm wrong, Cam, but the veteran's balanced gun is one of the few ways they have rerolls, right?
Yeah.
That's a weird thing with Phobos is like they have all this stuff, but rerolls is not one that they have access to a lot of the time.
Yeah, they have the opportunity to do like, bolter disciplines, so they can functionally throw a lot of dice, but they don't have access to a lot of rerolls, and they're already a very like command point hungry team.
Very true, yeah.
More dice is just more rerolls, really. Just doing it
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember which Kill Team content creator said it, but there's an adage that dice don't kill people, dice with rerolls kill people, which is a good way to think about it.
apparently that's what makes Corsairs. The Corsairs should be a lot better than they perform, but they just don't have access to rerolls, so they can have a cold turn and lose the game.
Okay, I'm gonna scoot here, and I would like to shoot that plasma gunner.
Fair enough.
This is my heavy bolter.
What's the profile on that?
That's a good point. I should know these things. This is a new one. Pew Pew Drew. Heavy bolter, 5 attack, 3 up, 4/5 P1.
Dang.
Heavy fusillade. Ooh. Fusillade.
Any Fusillade lovers out there?
Every orc player.
Man, could you imagine using Fusillade against orcs and they're just like, just a scratch, just a scratch?
Yeah.
Like, no damage, all right.
Okay, here we go. Well, that is all hits. All normals, but all hits.
So no AP.
No AP, so you can retain your normal and roll 2 dice if you'd like.
I would love to do that. I got 2 regular saves.
Okay, so that would be 12 damage.
They die.
First blood. And then can I shoot that?
That is very tight.
Any point on my model to?
I think it would count as being obscured because you're running through like 2 pieces of terrain there.
Judge.
Well, it's on engage, right?
Yeah.
So you need to be able to draw from your base to their base.
Yeah.
DM, I do that.
Yeah, so they're on engage on cover.
Yeah.
So they're effectively aiming over it. So all you need to do is see them.
Okay.
So Max gets cover,
Fair enough.
but yeah, they are
Yeah.
valid.
Double shoot. Double shoot.
Gross.
Hiya. Don't worry, I'm sure Cam's gonna fill me up.
You want to take that one again?
What are you doing later?
I mean, stretching, I guess.
Okay, I got 3 normals and a crit, so it's P1.
All right. So I get a regular, and I get 1 regular save, which is not a save. So they die.
Yeah. Filled up.
Yep.
How does one become filled with holes?
Great, that will be me. Go for it.
Neat. Well, this all seems really bad for me.
I realized halfway through that I'm fighting over the point that is not actually worth bonus points. But
Also, the one I've already kept for the turn.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I could. No, I have no way to get there in time.
Yeah.
But clear the way.
But also, you were very much just like, I'm just gonna fight Max a whole bunch.
Well, realistically, the only reason I did it was because you had a dude on the point the moment the
Fair.
game started. But I'll level with you, Max. Yeah. I had a tough time against Cameron, and there is a residual fear. I'm waiting for Cam to, and then I'll go. Yeah, I mean, Cam's got to deal with the anointed.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a disgusting model.
I guess everything on this side of the board has gone.
Yeah, the only ones I've got left are the anointed and my icon
Yeah.
there.
Now, theoretically, if you could get to that point, you can take it.
Yep. Yeah.
But you would have to actually get a model there.
Yeah, interestingly, so like with how the deployment zones are, both Cam and Max kind of had the potential to go and grab one. I don't think there's really a world where I would have been able to, but on the flip side, I have a lot more stuff to go out into. So
Yeah.
The little pointer.
yeah, you got it.
At
That's
least
exciting.
the way the board is deployed, it feels like Max and I are much further apart,
Oh yeah.
and you are kind of like
It's me, the
automatically
middleman.
facing both of us. but you do have easier access to more objectives.
Sure.
At least it feels like.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I'm going to move up here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to shoot your gunner.
Yeah, you got it. What do they got?
They have a gun. Three.
Cool.
3-4 ceaseless.
Sure.
Stub carbine.
Yep. Hitting on.
Hitting on 3s. That 4 was
Crit hit?
from there before. Yeah, crit hit.
I will save that normal as a. Because this counts as cover, right? Or am I in the open in this case?
You're in the open in this
I am
case.
in the open?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be up next to cover.
Yeah.
Cover.
No P or anything on this,
Nope.
eh?
Just ceaseless.
I got a crit and a save.
All right. Fair dinkum.
Let's go, thick boys.
Ceaseless is re-rolling ones or something?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Damn, look at Paul go. Paul, we got to get you in on one of these.
It's like, which one of these words that all sound kind of the same?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And all do very similar things.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the difference between ceaseless and relentless, for example?
I was like thinking about what team Paul would play, and I put him on AdMech. But trying to
We
think
can
of
do
teams
that. I did bring a few spare teams with me, so.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, you
I mean, Paul played Chaos in fantasy battles.
true.
Yeah. If I
Although,
can.
although to be honest, that was like more in it for the painting than for the actual like chaos fighting.
Ah, well, I see you are already.
I chose chaos mainly because they have the most spikes per square inch.
That's a. Yeah.
Simriel, for a full Nurgle kill team, there's technically, it's sort of with the Gellerpox. Like, I would say that is a non-compendium, like, bespoke Nurgle team. They're not, like... They're, like, that I would say they're, yeah, like a Nurgle team, but not like a Death Guard.
Right. Yeah.
Team,
There's
or
that
they're not a
distinction
Marine.
between. Yeah.
They're a demon, yeah.
It's a bit of a hole in the
Yeah.
line, yeah. There's a few teams like Tyranids missing as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Death Watch, few big factions.
Literally anything to do with Slanesh.
Yeah, give me the next bespoke team, Slanesh Noise Marines.
Yeah.
Well, so that's probably going to happen either late this year or next year, because this edition of 40k, Emperor's Children are going to finally get their own army. Because
Cool.
Death Guard and Thousand Sons have been around forever.
Yeah.
World Eaters just got added last year. And
Right.
so the big presumption is that Emperor's Children will finally get
Move-strategize. Add 1 command point for me, please.
Oh, wow. You got it.
Our sergeant has an ability called strategize.
That's not
All right.
fair. You're
So
not
you-
allowed to
Yeah.
strategize.
Is that him just at the back doing the math promo?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, Cuddleth, after this league is done, I'm retiring Legionaries, and I think Mandrakes are going to be my new squad.
Yeah.
Depending on the rules, they scratch that itch. I'm also probably going to paint them all like they're demon hunters from WoW.
Yeah. If I can get a couple more models together, I'll have a Warp Coven team going.
Oh, sick! Yeah.
In our private chat, I've been posting sort of a couple of pictures I've done of them that are also floating around on my Instagram. If people want to pull that up.
Can I grab the laser pointer?
Yes.
I'm going to expense some extra ones of these, I think.
And honestly, I'm incredibly pleased with how the painting on those has gone.
So if I go here, Cam, are you just able to shoot me?
I don't think so.
No.
I mean,
I'm still
like,
not at 100 on your.
I think I can see you. Can I? No, I can't. You're behind the vehicle. Although, wait, no. It's from the head to any part of the model?
So line of sight, which is visibility, is from the head of the model doing the scene, doing the shooting. The ruling is you create a 1 millimeter laser beam, so you create a beam from their head to any part of the model. That is if they are visible.
Okay.
Then after that, their order, whether they're in cover, obscuring, depends if you can draw cover lines to both sides of their bases, depending what order they're on, all that kind of stuff.
That'd be a big negative.
Okay, then I will go there.
Although, can I see you through this?
This friend?
Yeah.
Oh, like for the purposes of Overwatch later?
Yeah. I mean, you're on conceal, you're behind the thing, right? So I'm drawing line of sight through heavy cover. We're good, I think.
Okay, cool. I
Is
just
that
want to,
correct?
I mean,
as
if
long as you and I are on the clear that like this guy can't get shot for unless you like move a new model. Like
Yeah.
if you take that guy and you go like there, then sure.
But what I probably will wind up doing is moving the veteran up to do the Omni Scrambler on him next turn,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
because Omni Scrambler doesn't require line of sight; it requires visibility.
Yeah. The thing I'm struggling with against yours is just the comprehension of like against a team, I'm standing here, this is a concealed thing, I'm standing behind it, but I can still get shot. Which is like
So the main thing Cam's going to do with the obscuring thing, it's really only going to infect models on engage who are hiding back
Yes.
from cover. That's what obscuring does. So if you're concealed on cover, you're probably going to be fine. You usually just do it so you tuck the base into where if he wants to draw to both sides of his base, he has to be swing so far out of cover that it's not really realistic.
okay.
Yeah.
But that you should be fine.
Yeah, if you're concealed in cover, Vantage is pretty much the only way to break that.
Okay. So
Well, certain teams have ways to break it, but Cam's
Yeah.
is not one of them yet.
then I will
Neither is mine.
I would like to go right there then.
Okay.
And by my understanding, that means he shouldn't be able to get shot. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to use. I'm going to activate this model here.
Yep.
I'm going to use the leader ability to also activate the arc gunner because they are both close enough to him, both within square. So basically, pseudo group activation 2. And I'm probably not going to do anything super interesting because everything over there is in conceal. I think.
Yep.
no,
The
that
friend
was-
back there is
The
engaged.
leader there is engaged, right?
Yep. He's in cover, but
Yeah.
sounds like the words of somebody who wants to get overwatched.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
can't Overwatch though if you kill him in one.
Like to see you try.
This gun is here. I guess I can't shoot through this bit of heavy cover.
This will be like the magic talkie stick where
Yeah, there we go.
hand the laser pointer.
I have the pointer.
Is Gene Stealer Cult still the most expensive kill team to assemble, or is that Chaos Cult now? Because Chaos Cult requires 3 boxes.
Yeah, I have a feeling I would bet the new Eldar is now the most expensive because you can run full Striking Scorpion, full Dire Avenger, or full Banshee, or any
Right.
combination thereof,
Right.
plus Exarchs on top of that.
Yeah, and you need like 2 boxes of Banshees.
Yeah.
Or 2 of Dire Avengers.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that team isn't meant to be that flexible sort of
Yeah.
in practice, and that like people would pick one or the other and build that.
I mean, I think
Normal
if you're
people, yes. Competitive people, no. You
like,
buy
yeah, with a 20-person roster, I think you're taking like 5, 5, and 5, and then like the other 5 are going to be Exarchs of various like
Yeah.
equipment loadouts.
Yeah, people haven't really shaken out on how to run them yet.
Right.
But
I love how the competitive players are like, the reason this team is winning is because it's new. This is a bad team. We know intuitively that this team is bad, and the reason we're losing to it is for various reasons.
sometimes it's like there's one very specific rule that's got a little worded poorly and needs a fac,
but
to
like
fix it.
Blades of Cain don't seem to be broken in that way. I think it's just competitive players that decided that it was a bad team, and
Well, I mean, the greatest example of that is Orc Commandos. Orc Commandos who were unchanged for 2.5 years and then shot up to the top of the competitive scene because people figured out how to use them.
yep.
And that's this kind of game to a T.
All right. So Max has scooted up there.
Yeah, scooted up there with the extra inch of movement. Just plenty of stuff.
That's the Dictat or the Scanner guy?
That's the scanner.
Okay.
The Dictat is this one.
All right.
Mostly just because there's an objective over there, and they're kind of in the right direction. Arc Gunner is going to move in this direction and probably not do much. I think, well,
Why does this music sound familiar? What is it from?
I gotta hope not. I got it off of Artlist.
Yeah, but it's got like a very. It's not Mass Effect.
Lord
But
of the
it's got
Rings.
like a vibe to it.
It's got a Tolkien.
This is very Lord of the Rings soundtrack.
Yeah, I agree there. Yeah.
Okay.
I listened to a lot of that when I was a teenager.
Rather
in
the
an
amount of
orchestra.
the amount of copyright strikes I've had to deal with lately that aren't
God.
real copyright strikes.
Tell me about it, bro.
God.
Yeah, like you get it on your original compositions, don't you?
I don't get it on my original compositions. I get it on stuff where I'm like, this tune is 300 years
Yeah,
old
yeah.
in the public domain, but it's because people misfile stuff, especially with Celtic work, where they'll just flag the entire album as being composed by whoever performed it,
Yeah.
Right.
and then nobody checks it. Some of them have lyrics credits for, like songwriting credits on tunes that don't have lyrics.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a mess. And I've tried calling out some companies, and they just don't care. I think that's sort of like there. Eh. I really need to be way over there to try and shoot something. So I'm just gonna sort of do the old move dash, sneak around here, hang out.
Is this reminding me of EVE Online?
You can see it.
Stellaris?
Stellaris is a bit more synthy.
Has a bit of
Yeah.
a Destiny vibe to it.
This is definitely just sort of like full orchestra soundtrack music.
Yeah.
Okay, Cameron.
Okay.
Last dude.
Last dude.
There's definitely a bit of not quite like, I mean, Darktide has some of these vibes as well.
Right.
God, what a banger soundtrack that game
Yeah.
has.
Yeah. There's a move and a dash and a. Can I see anyone? Don't think so. Don't feel like making any enemies right now. Which is totally a thing that works in this game.
Yeah, politics. Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
It's me turn, huh?
It's a you.
Okay, well. I really gotta play it safe against Cam. It's unfortunate. I think what I'll do here is I'm literally just going to wrap around this, I think. That on guard friendo is doing me in here. This pointer there. Cool. We're obscured, I think. Great. I'm just gonna scoot around there. I think it's got to be a slow and steady advance. It's just like playing my old Death Guard bros. Great. You are the last person, Max. How many models you got left?
4.
All right.
This team has 11 models in it.
6, gang.
You can tell why I'm kind of excited to paint Warp Coven.
Yeah.
Because it's
Triple
not only
sorcerer.
3 sorcerer, 3 marines. So I'm like a third done of the team already, and I painted 2 models.
Yeah. It's good vibes.
Whereas this team is 11 models on here, plus 2 more in the kit from
Yeah.
before, plus 1 that's almost painted, and 2 more that aren't. So.
Well, don't worry, Max. I'm sure your friendly co-players will help you reduce that number of models that
They
you have.
already have. I have lost 2 models already in the first starting point. What do you have in terms of blast over there?
I have no blast, no grenades, nothing.
Sick.
No AoE for Ben.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, sorry. I'm
the
a huge.
sorcerer.
Yep, I'm a huge liar. Haha, got you. No, I have the fireball power from them.
Right.
Blast circle. I want to say.
Okay.
You hear just shouts across the battlefield.
Yeah, Spooky Kabuki has blast circle.
Hey, you got any grenades over there?
Yeah.
There are.
No! Wait, I have a fireball. Does that count as a grenade?
Let me check.
Yeah, the fire blast is no cover blast circle splash 1. So
Sounds like a
in
fireball.
fact, the opposite of what I said. Haha, fooled you.
Yeah. In that case, they're gonna go here.
Okay,
Good turn, everyone.
Cameron, Overwatch.
I have 2 models with engage orders. I think they can only draw things through heavy cover. I suppose I could try to take a shot at the Arc Caliver. But I kind of like that it's giving.
Hey, you want to give Ben a good time?
I mean, I could shoot the Dictat, I think? No, not even.
We ruled that if you're up against
Yeah.
the window, you can see through, but other
Yeah.
than that, that's it.
I don't think I really have any line of sight on anyone at this point.
Neat.
I mean, I could shoot the Arc Caliver, and I will, if you come at me.
Gotcha.
Politics continue.
I would love for you to attack Ben.
I think Cameron and I have situated ourselves, and Turning Point 2 is going to turn into that a little bit.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Turning Point 2 is just
always is.
yeah. Well, there are 2 dudes left on each team.
I will return fire from the shot that happened earlier from that friendo.
Fair enough.
So Overwatch shot is 4 up now from Pew Pew Drew. 5 attack. There's P1 on this, so
Okay.
see how she goes. Well, we've got just a hit and a crit, so P1 does come in here.
Okay. So I am retaining a normal and rolling 1, 4 up, hoping for a 6. I did not get a 6.
Okay, so just the crit then?
Yep.
That'll be 5.
Okay. They go to 5. Ow.
That is me.
Okay. I have 3 units left.
I do have, we were sent a giant Iron Warriors team. There was no note with it, because I dug it from the crevices of old Moonbase.
Ooh.
It's one of those things where, I discovered it as we were moving out, and Graham went, "Oh yeah, that came in real time, 5 years ago." I was like, "Oh, sick."
Horus Heresy has kind of made me really like the Iron Warriors.
They seem neat.
Because they're the ones that are just they always get the worst job. And they always kind of come through it. And they're very sardonic. And very black humor.
I've just moved my leader just a bit. Any changes
I
on your Overwatch thoughts?
Still, I mean, no.
I think at this point, I'm happy to pass it right on through so you can move your last guys and we can scoot on along.
I'm going to move you here.
Those 2 tanks are from that Iron Warriors.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, these ones right here, yeah.
There's a great bit of story from the drop site massacres where the Iron Warriors were shelling loyalists and the artillery and the bombs and everything were landing just indiscriminately blowing up everyone. And a word bearer's commander was stop it. What are you doing? And the
with the
Iron
extra
Warrior commander
triangle.
replied with, "Have faith, word bearer."
Question. Is Peter Turbo actually a name of a character?
It's Perturabo, which is a Aleister Crowley reference.
Okay.
I want to say.
But people just
Yeah,
call them
Peter
Peter Turbo. Sick. Love it.
Like how the Ultramarines is Rabute Gilliman, but it's easier to say Bobby G.
Yeah, fair.
Robot Guileman.
Great. Is that everybody's models?
That's
I
it for
think
me.
so.
Awesome. Well, let's scoot on to Turning Point 2. And we're at the halfway point of the show anyway, as it always is with Turning Point 1. So we're going to take a quick little break here so we can refresh drinks and all that kind of jazz. And when we come back for the second half of the game. Don't go away. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to AF40K League here on the mighty Loading Ready Run Entertainment Network. We are just getting into Turning Point 2, which we probably should have put the points that we earned from Turning Point 1 before we moved on to. So at the end of Turning Point 1, both Cameron and Max each controlled an objective point. Neither were an opponent's alpha objective, so it's just worth the 2, and I got 0. So we are going to move into Turning Point 2 and ready up all of our friends and stuff. Do we just want to go back and forth, or did you already?
I've already readied all of mine.
I'm going to do that. And as we're talking and thinking about this, we're going to do I guess, hey Judge, when would be the correct spot, do you think, to put this bonus in? After initiative rolls, or?
Yeah, so I'd say it would be the first thing that happens during the strat phase.
Okay.
Because there are various things that will make you move or do things in the strat phase, so yeah.
Okay, so we'll roll for initiative to start.
Oh, goodbye.
Also because you're going to win it, and
was
you
a
get
3.
to choose between ploy or dash. So,
Yes.
yeah.
5.
5.
I got a 3.
All right, roll off. 6.
Goodbye.
1.
I will play first.
Yeah,
please.
you got it. So we'll go Cameron, me, Max in this. Great. So now we're entering the strategy phase, and I got to decide either to use a free ploy or make a free dash.
That's great.
Oh, here's a thought.
Dash into the mine.
I am genuinely thinking about it. That is, yeah.
That's
I mean, it
really
stops
fun.
your move. It removes 1 AP, but I think you're probably only going to engage
Could
in
you,
fight, right?
Yeah.
Cam, could you just read the mine's exact wording on how it occurs?
Yeah. Where mine go?
Mine?
Mine?
It's been errated several times.
That
Okay.
sounds-
Makes sense.
Interference. Each time a friendly operative makes a shooting attack with this weapon, in the roll attack dice step of that shooting attack, if you retain any critical hits, bullet point. The target cannot move any further during this activation. So this isn't your activation. So it's
So it's a shooting attack, so it doesn't set off when he steps in range.
What's the trigger condition
Yeah,
for
what's the condition when it occurs?
the first time an enemy operative moves within square of this operative's Haywire Mine token, make a shooting attack against that operative with this weapon.
Okay, yeah, so I guess it could occur outside. So yeah, you could get shot in the strat phase, which is weird because I don't think that's intended. But
I mean,
there are reasons.
it would
There are strats that make people move and dash and stuff. So it's within the game, even outside of our bonus rule.
Yeah.
So it seems fun.
Also, like the recon option,
Yeah.
for example.
Cool. I will do that.
okay.
And the mine won't hurt his own guys, I guess.
No.
Well, so that's the thing. If you think it's explosion, but it's like a little thing that pops up and like shoots me.
Yeah, it's like a
essentially, right?
turret.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been describing it as like a bear trap rather than a
Yeah, that
claymore
makes
or
sense.
something.
Right.
Okay.
Hi, shoot me!
4 attacks, 2 up, lethal 5+.
You ever make a shooting attack in the strategy phase?
Yeah, this is a new one for me, but it seems fine.
3 hits, 1 crit.
3 hits, 1 crit.
2 up.
No.
No AP.
Okay. I got 2 saves, so the crit would go through. Was that it?
Yep.
What's the crit?
4 damage, and that is what stops you and reduces your AP.
Okay.
So the wording on the stopping part of it, could you just clarify that bit at the end? Sorry to keep asking.
The target cannot move any further during this activation.
Okay, because this is not an activation.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
So
know.
because someone in chat asked that. So by doing it out of the phase, out of the activation,
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
it's ignoring that mechanic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
So you got one hit went through and 1 crit.
So, sorry, you
It
said.
hits on 2-ups.
Yeah,
so
it hits
we got
on 2.
3.
Oh, sorry. I definitely thought I heard 2 hits and a crit. So how much damage is it then?
6.
Okay. Then I will go to 6. Yeah. Cool. Oakley dokley.
Strategic phase.
Strategic phase. Great.
So Cam won initiative, yes?
Yes.
So it begins with your choice.
Yeah, so we'll each gain our CP.
Yay.
Boink, boink, boink. Strategic play, go for it, Cam.
Bolter discipline.
What does that do?
Double
I can shoot twice.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. My free one for this will be I reduce all normal damage by 1 to a minimum of 3.
Okay.
Protector imperative. I get a reroll in shooting attacks.
Cool.
We are paying for all these as we get them, yeah?
Yes. I should be down 1. I will use my Omni Scrambler.
Right.
Laser pointer, please. I think I might not be able to see your... Oh, no. I will Omni Scramble the Anointed.
Makes sense.
What does it feel like to be on me scrambled?
I don't know.
It's probably extremely loud.
God.
My Omnis.
So
like
that
that,
is that the only one that can Omni Scramble?
No, any of the guys with the antennas
Cool. Okay.
can.
That's also how the mechanic works. So if you take them out, it means there's less of a delay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Great. Mine, eh? I will spend 1 CP and I ignore all minuses essentially. So my APL can't be minused, my ballistics can't go down from being wounded, etc., etc.
I just want to make sure I got my CP correct, because the Protector Imperative wasn't a strategic play; it was a Doctrine Imperative.
Okay. Have you spent anything that involves a CP this time?
I have spent 2 total.
You spent 2 CP this turn?
Not
Not this
turn.
turn, just total.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool.
I know you were at 3 at the start of this, so that's why I was
Okay.
asking if you've
That
spent
sounds
any
correct,
CP
yeah.
this turning
Yeah,
point.
yeah. Cool. I'm then going to spend it.
Mother. No, you don't get to now, Max.
I didn't want to go down to 1, is the thing. For Martial Protocol, which is the same one that I did last turn. Vanguards that are next to objectives can get a reroll. Rangers that haven't moved before they shoot get a reroll.
Sure.
Deadly shots. Gives all my bolt weapons P1.
I don't enjoy that every time you've been saying one of yours, Cameron, you look directly at me.
It's one model, and he scares me.
Sure.
I think this is probably actually overkill for this.
Maybe. I'm going to pass.
I'm also going to pass.
Pass.
Great. All right. Take it away, Cam.
Okay. I guess I will activate my marksman. I will flip my marksman to engage. They will shoot your anointed.
Sure.
5 or lethal 5+, AP 1, 2+ hit.
Okay.
The damage is 3/4. 2 crits, 2 hits. So AP 1.
He dies.
Brutal.
Yep.
I mean, he ate 2 of your CP.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's totally reasonable.
So he's on engage right now.
Yeah, I wonder if I should guerrilla warfare to switch to conceal and then do track target, because with bolter discipline, I think that allows him to shoot twice, once in track target, once in regular shooting. So let's do that.
Does Bolter Discipline specify within its activation?
Let's find out.
Yeah,
So if
let's
that was
find
the
out.
case, then I
Yeah,
would
then
assume
that
the
would change.
That would, yeah.
Each time it's activated. Yeah. So in that case, what I'll do is, it is still his activation. He is still on an engage order. He has used 1 AP.
Well, so were you wanting to have used the second one for Overwatch later, or a shoot within his activation?
I was going to use it for track target,
Right.
which allows him to shoot on Overwatch when something ends its movement within his line of sight.
'Cause I think that's still okay. You don't need Bolter Discipline to do that. Bolter Discipline is if you want to shoot twice as one of your actions.
Okay, but it would be 2 shots from the same model.
Right. And he's already shot once.
But that's Overwatch. Like, there's nothing to stop
It's
you.
something
A regular operative could shoot in their turn, and then if they're unengaged, still do an Overwatch shot later.
So
Right? Unless am I losing my
before we
mind?
get too bogged down into it, on the actual move itself, does it say if you haven't performed a shot this turn? Or anything like that?
I'm reading it right now. If it has a conceal order, change it. It must make that shooting attack against that. If that. This action is treated as a shoot action with a bolt weapon for the purposes of action restrictions, although this operative can perform this action if it has a conceal order. So it's a shoot action taken out of turn that's treated as an Overwatch action, which I think is how it's supposed to interact with Bolter Discipline.
Well, so I think the distinction there is it's saying that it does count as a shoot. So you couldn't shoot, go on thingy, and then shoot again later, but maybe Bolter Discipline does then allow that? I guess if Bolter Discipline is for the activation, then it doesn't.
Why don't I
As fun and engaging as
yeah.
it is to watch Cameron and Funko go back and forth on the rules, let's make a decision here.
Yeah, I'm going to do something completely different. Where's my rule? Do. Conceal. Don't feel.
Oakley dokley.
It's a classic.
Oh, gotta say, Cameron's team seems very good for multiplayer.
It is like the epitome of the pissant pot shot team.
I would put out there that I would never willingly play against a Phobos player again after this. Okay, well. I think I have to do something, because, I mean, I'm also in a really weird position where I have to fight both of you simultaneously, which ain't great. You two shoot each other for once.
Well, the thing is, you came directly at me.
I think it could also be a hallmark that 3-player kill team probably is a lot rougher than 4 for this reason.
Yeah.
Could be that too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's the commander politics, right? Is once someone gets down, it's like, well, we just put the boot in. It's like an unspoken thing, right? You know?
Yeah. Okay.
But also from my perspective, it's like Cameron's all the way over there, and you're here. And if I don't do something about this, I am going to die.
Let's just capture the objectives. Okay. I mean, if I just go here, maybe Max will leave and go for greener pastures.
But you're so green.
Wait, hold on. That's a really good point. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I will activate my leader.
Okay.
My leader is going to charge this friendo.
Fair enough.
I'd like to do it in such a way that my ass is also located on the point.
I can move this die out of the way for you.
Yeah, I think. If I'm like Zoe.
Yep, that checks out.
That is also key. Great. DM, I hit you.
Ow!
So I have a power weapon.
Me too.
Big Papa's got the power. Oh, we're both powering up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna die here if you get any hits.
Well, 5 attacks, 2 ups.
5 ones, here we go.
Goodbye, dice.
Ooh, I almost did the 5 ones. I got a hit.
All right, I got 5 hits.
They die. Assuming you don't want to, like...
Right, so you got 1 hit?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I parry and then...
You don't even need to do that. They've got 4 hit, 4... You shot them a bunch.
Oh, do they only have 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yes, I hit them. Yeah. Okay.
That's why I was like, they're not going to live through this.
Yeah, fair. Okay, then I will... so they get favored by the... God, what is it called?
I don't know.
Fair. In the eyes of the dark gods. They're favored by the dark gods. So in the eyes is if he incapacitates something, he gets to do a free action. In this case, I'm going to shoot. So
And you're on engage now?
Yes, they are indeed on engage. So this friendo's got 5.
Yep.
What are we working with there? Is that also a plasma gun?
That's a arc rifle, which is 4/5 AP1 stun.
I shoot them.
They're in cover.
Yes, they are. So tainted pistol, 4 attacks, 2 ups, 3, 4. Has balanced, which is nice. Let's live that dream, shall we? Okay, so we got a crit, 2 hits. I'm going to re-roll this 1. It is a 3. So I got 3 hits and a crit.
And what's the damage profile?
It is 3, 4.
Okay, I'm going to take my default save. And then roll 2 more. I got a regular and a crit, so 1 regular goes through.
1 regular goes through, you take 3.
Neat. They go to 4.
Oh shit, I forgot to do double shooting on this one. Like a goof. That's okay. Dang it, that was a mistake on my part. I will then just capture this.
Okay.
It is mine. Go for it.
I believe that I can shoot you with my giant gun.
Sure.
So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Transuranic arquebus mentioned.
That's the one. And let me check if they're both... I just need to check the wording on the group activation thing. Because I would ideally like to activate a second thing. And I want to make sure I'm not breaking the rules. Where the hell did it go? Here it is. Control Edict.
I kind of love the idea that if actually forced to sit
Yes.
down, all 3 factions in this game would agree that the Emperor is not a god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to group activate these 2 because they're both within square of my leader.
All right.
But first up, I'm going to shoot you. I'm rolling 4 dice, hitting on 2s. Lethal 5 plus 5/3, mortal wounds 3.
I mean, you knock it all down to...
Cameron, enjoy 5 points. we'll fight over second and third over
Yeah,
here.
all right. I mean, you roll down this damage pretty well, and then you also...
I don't
Oh,
know.
no, wait, is it only your Nurgle guys that roll down damage this turn?
And I'm going to re-roll this one. We have 2 hits and a crit so far, I believe. Let me double check this. No, it is not lethal 5 plus. I lied about that. So that's 3 regulars there. I get 1 reroll. Into a crit. So please take 3 mortal wounds before you roll saves.
No thanks. 10.
And then 3 regulars at 5 damage apiece.
Can I roll first?
Yes.
I got a crit and a regular.
Okay.
What are we looking at? So if it's 2 crits.
So it's 1 crit.
Yeah.
It's not. So each of these is 5. This one is 3.
Interesting.
Because you already took 3 off of it.
It's one of the ones where the crits do less damage but do mortal wounds.
Yep.
Yeah, so if I re-rolled this and saved the crit, and then it would be 5 damage going through.
Simriel, yes, we all absolutely agree to say that.
Great.
The Emperor is the Omnissiah.
So 1 regular goes through. So I take 5.
Yep.
You're down to 5.
Then I'm going to activate this person over here.
Oh, you get to do that right after the gun?
Yeah, so as part of the leader's ability, I can group activate 2 units that are within square of him.
Oh.
The Control Edict.
Gotcha.
So immediately after 1 unit within square of this model activates, you may then activate another model that is within square of this.
All right.
So that's your leader activating an additional model after him, yeah?
So that's. Oh, I'll read the full text.
There's an overall rule for Kill Team, which is you can only activate 2 in succession, so you can't do 3. That's
Correct.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Just
But
double
it's
checking.
just a passive that your leader has?
Yes. Once per turning point, when a ready friendly Hunter-clade operative is activated within square of this operative, you can select another ready friendly Hunter-clade operative within square of this operative that is eligibly activated. After the first friendly operative has been activated, you can immediately activate that other friendly operative.
Okay.
It's basically a very limited GA2.
Gotcha.
And do I move up with them first?
Oh, you're going to view with this one too?
Yes.
Okay.
You have killed 3 of my models so far.
Okay.
And you're on my doorstep, and if I don't do something, you're going to kill more of my models. It's
Sure. I just wanted this objective point.
fair, but
Yeah. All right.
they're going to move up here, and they're going to shoot you.
Okay.
They have a radium carbine. It hits on 3s. It is 3/4 rending, which means I can upgrade a normal to a crit if I crit. So that's 2 crits and a hit, and I have 1 reroll here. That is 2 hits and 2 crits.
Guys.
Yay! I did something. That's Steve.
Okay. Over the barrier. No.
Oh no!
Simply dash.
This is an extremely bad idea. Yeah. Meh. No. Actually, you know what? I'll activate the Mind Layer. He will tap the objective, and then 1, 2, move over here. On engage.
Okay.
All right. Ben, your turn.
What do we got going on here?
Also, that feeling of, yeah, I did something was because I shot you like 3 times last turn. Mm-hmm. The only damage you took was from your own gun.
That's the biggins.
Wait, the 40K Power Watch DLC is just 5 vehicles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's both times I'm thought it's more than I was expecting, but also it's less than what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of bummed me out. But on the other hand, it is it is a full changes your outfit and everything
Okay.
Yeah, it's close to a total conversion, but yeah, it's a bit
to
limited.
being you're like basically an ad mech,
Yeah.
I forgot it was supposed to take 1 fewer damage from each of those normals that the big shot did at me, but we are too far past that point now.
Also, I put a lot of damage on you with that second.
Yeah. I think
second
it would have
person.
worked out all fine.
Yeah, 2 hits and 2 crits there is like a lot of damage to try and save out of.
a very literal interpretation of purge the unclean.
Yes. So none of these ones have activated yet?
This one has.
Okay.
So these 2 haven't.
Sure. I will activate the Psyker. They will dash out.
Oh yeah, it would have been 3 crits because it had 1 d as well. I'm lost anyways. It doesn't matter.
They did!
Yeah.
Okay, I will lob a fireball over here.
Yep.
Actually, I mean, I wonder it's... That is indeed a circle.
Sure is.
Not really worried about too much. Nah, I'll do it right here.
Okay.
Fireball time. I'm
gonna die.
The war's on. 4 attacks, 3 up, no cover, blast, splash, no Overwatch. So perform shooting attacks against all operatives. For each critical hit, inflict 1 to the target. Right. Okay. So I guess let's do the first one. It'll be against that friendo there.
Okay.
I've got 3 hits, I believe.
What's the damage profile?
The damage profile for Fire Blast is 3, 4, 3 up. So no crits or anything like that.
Okay.
Just yeah.
And no cover?
No cover.
So that's 2 saves.
2 saves. Okay, so that will be 3 damage marked on it.
2-1.
And then the other one on the other friend.
This one or this one?
Sorry, so I'm going in this one.
Okay.
So that guy. It was a
Gotcha.
hard decision. I was hoping
Yeah.
that these 2 hadn't activated, or it was like one on the sides,
Yeah.
but it works out that way. All right. These are some shit rolls, son. Oh God, that's brutal. I am going to roll this and pray that I get a crit. Because then I can put mortal wounds and kill at least that one guy. Nope. But it is another hit. So
Okay, it's 2 regulars.
2 regulars.
1 regular save.
All right, take 3.
3. They go to 4. All right. So that's move and shoot. You go 1 AP left.
Dash and a shoot.
Oh, dash and shoot. My apologies.
Man. Really failing these important ones. Sure. I will move them here.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Can I still shoot you from without moving? Can't quite tell from this angle. Probably not. I mean, I can see the flame effect, but I don't think that's worth arguing over.
I mean,
That lets you. The model is visible, but line of sight is drawn base to base.
Gotcha. So they will need to move if they want to shoot them. So I will do that. The difference there being changes what rerolls I have.
I made such a blunder by not doing the volley, the double shoot one. I completely forgot about it. Massive blunder.
Let's use Clippy to see if this would do it. Oh, right, also they're wounded, so they can't move that far. Not a lot I can do to actually get that shot. Mostly because I put this barricade here, which means I can't just go that way.
Damn it, past Max.
Yeah, because they're wounded, they're down a circle of movement, and to traverse is also a circle of movement, so I could get to the other side of this barricade. Which I guess is fine. Because I'd still be in cover in that direction. So I go. I think I can basically make it there, which is still within circle of that cover. And then that would give me line of sight. Yes. It would still be in cover, but yes.
Cool.
I will do that. Doot. And then I'm going to shoot you.
Okay.
I'm rolling 4 dice. I'm hitting on 4 ups. I have 1 reroll.
That's with the wounded roll
Yes.
too.
Yeah. Usually they'd be hitting on 3+. That is a big whiff. 1 reroll. 1 crit.
Okay. I'm in cover, so I'll just take the normal and turn it into a crit.
Right, that's a Nurgle thing?
Yeah. So just as a general thing, I can turn one of my normal saves into a crit save instead of shooting it.
How does stun work in that case?
If I saved it?
Does stun still trigger if they saved it, or do they have to take damage from stun for it to activate, or is it just if the crit?
It was a shooting or a melee?
Shooting.
Shooting, because it works differently between the two. So,
Would it carry over into the next turning point if they've already activated?
so if you retained any criticals,
Yes.
then you subtract 1 from the target's APL.
Okay. We'll just do that.
Perfect.
Wink.
Hey, I actually stunned somebody with that for once.
Sick.
That's me.
Cameron.
Okay. I'm going to move up the medic with move dash,
Okay.
and they will remain in conceal.
Okay.
Or move. If they move dash, if they go to engage, move dash shoot, they can hit the icon bearer, but there's like a Sicarian right there. Let's be on Overwatch.
Right, because you can't Overwatch unless you're on engage.
Yeah. And then may I see the...
Yes. You may have the talkie stick.
I will shoot the icon bearer.
So you can Overwatch and shoot?
No, I've
You're
decided...
just deciding to shoot?
Okay.
Move dash shoot.
Yeah, just regular old, if out of activations, style Overwatch.
2 crits, 1 hit.
I got a normal and a crit, so I will turn this normal into a crit. So
Sorry. It's also P1. I forgot because I'm using deadly shots.
Okay.
That means it's because he crit. It's got AP1.
Yes. No, I understand what the rule
Yeah,
is.
I'm sorry.
but I've already rolled the dice.
Yeah. Okay. So I just do 3 damage then.
Okay. 2, 9. Okay.
Okay. Your activation.
Okay. I will. I think just activate my heavy gunner. And I will shoot Cameron's friendo out there, I guess.
Okay.
What do we got going on?
Heavy gunner things.
Pew Pew Drew. 5 attack, 3. How do I lose a dice every time I roll? There were 8.
It became over here to
To
mark stun.
damn it.
I literally stole it with my gun.
All right, 5 attacks, 3 ups. Fuselage. You can spread it out. Not bad. So we've got 2 crits. I probably should have done this on the other one that's not in front of Cameron. So this is P1. So I got a crit, so that'll be 2 dice.
Okay.
How about this? I feel like this will be the easiest way to make that. Roll with your full one.
Oh.
And then that way,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
even ourselves out a bit.
2 crits, 2 hits.
2 crits, 2 hits.
I'll retain 1 as a regular save,
You got it.
and then
Nada.
that is
Yada.
a crit save. So 1 crit, 1 regular, 1 fail. So I take 1 crit, 1 hit.
Taking 9.
9. Okay.
Ouchies.
It's another situation where I'm like, really kicking myself for not taking double shoot, man. That's fine. I will just scoot up them, and that is all they can do because they weapon heavy. Pass.
Okay.
I softened him up for you.
You kind of did.
He's tenderized. He's a juicy marine. Wow.
Certainly something.
I mean, they're very full of organs. I feel
Someone say they've got some to spare.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, I feel like Marines should look like they're about to explode. They need to look like that Liver King guy
Yeah.
who's just like made out of veins.
You want to verify if this model can shoot that one?
yeah, definitely.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to do that.
It's the Brooklyn Nine-Nine thing where it's like, I've got a giraffe heart. It pushes on my other organs.
I'm rolling 4 dice. I am hitting on 3 ups. I have 2 rerolls.
Oh, Turning Point 2.
Yeah.
How you're so great and full of blood and sadness.
I got 2 crits and 2 regulars. So this is a P1 weapon, so it has gained AP1. It is 3/4 damage.
I can't save enough.
First blood.
Good job, guy.
God, I gotta start playing Horde teams.
Activations are kind of king in this game,
Yeah.
apparently.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It is demoralizing losing one of your 6 units.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to dash a bit up to...
You, I think, would really
This
like
in the corner.
Commandos, Ben. I should lend them to you, and you can give them a shot.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Commandos
they're
are
like-
like
Mid. They're 10 wounds. They're good number of models, so they're like in between. So it's the best of both worlds.
To you, Cameron.
I mean,
there are lots.
that's why I like Gellerpox, right? They're Horde-esque, and they've got a couple of thickies.
Yeah.
And commandos are like probably actually more resilient than Nurgle Marines.
Yeah, I guess they've got the
With
feel
just
no
a
pains
scratch.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, Justice Scratch is the single best strapline in the game, as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned.
None bias.
It's just it's so good when you need it to be, and
Yeah.
that's the key. Is like they're very consistent abilities, but having that at will to just an orc player with one CP has got just a scratch waiting in the wings,
Yep.
and they're just really fun and flavorful. Like everyone on their team has a job to do, which is also cool. Like it feels like a really good team of operatives.
Move, dash, strategize.
Okay.
Please.
You got it.
I do like the idea that other orcs are very suspicious of commandos because they're
Yeah.
like, those guys are too organized. They're up to something.
They're one of my favorite things about 40k orcs, like especially in the big teams. It's not so much a thing these days, but the old way was you'd have like Bad Moon Clan, Goth Clan, Blood Axe Commando Clan, and the Blood Axe is the way they would steer. You got to take an Imperial vehicle, a Leman Russ or a Space Marine tank or something, and you'd paint it with orc paint like they stole it, and that's the Commandos thing. They love steel and tech. It's awesome.
I remember seeing a really good conversion of.
Mind pass me that, Max?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Of I think it was a Commandos team, but they all had a bit of a tank that they could put over themselves, and you could form them up to make it look like a tank, but they're all just 6 individual units with a piece of a
so
tank.
they can Voltron together to become a tank.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
There are
really
some
good.
like orcs, hands down the most creative armies in 40k. There's one I've seen a guy do, which is it's an Ultramarines army, but they're all orcs wearing like ramshackle Space Marine armor, bolted onto them and pretending to be Space Marines, and it looks amazing.
Okay, I'm going to move, and then I'll shoot the Sicarian.
Okay.
You get your you'll get your cover on that one. I'm not going to overload it. This guy's cursed. Just regular style, so it'll still be AP 1. And then it's 4 attacks, 3 ups, I believe, is usual. Not Pew Pew Drew, Pew Pew Stew. There we go.
Goodbye.
Farewell. Ooh, 6. 3, 4, 3. So we've got 3 normals going through.
Okay, I'm going to retain one. I'm going to lose one because it's AP 1. I'm going to roll the other one.
They're at 5?
Yeah. I think they die.
I think, yeah.
That's a crit. No, but yeah. 'cause
Yeah, so
goes
one would go through, which
they
is
take
exactly
damage.
5. Yeah. All right. And then lastly, I will dash.
That guy expertly dodges 2 shots. Unfortunately, a 3rd shot.
Yeah.
Whew, it is hard to make headway in this one. Pass to you, buddy.
All right. Let's see. Where's Clippy gone? There's Clippy. So if I moved there, I shot you through that window,
I'd be sad.
I'd be happy. That is pistol range, so I do that.
Okay. Well, what does Cam think? He's great.
Cam, you should do it. In fact, you should just keep.
This is very much on the I need to not die here plan, which I'm a fan of not dying, so I'm going to shoot you with this pistol.
Okay.
Let me grab the weapon profile for the Phosphor Blast Pistol. It's got Blast 1, no cover, so that's fun. Range 6, 4, 5, 2 ups.
Oh, this is your leader.
Yes. And they are on an engage order now. I'll switch that in a second. Got 1 reroll for the aggressor imperative, or the protector imperative. We've
There's
got
some rolls.
2 normals and 2 crits.
Okay.
And no cover.
Did you say it had AP?
No.
Okay. Well, I got 3 normals, and I could turn 1 and 2 a crit save, so 1 crit goes through.
Okay. Take 4.
Ow!
Sorry, 1 crit goes through, you said?
1 crit.
Okay, 5.
5.
Take 5.
Going to 7.
Wow, good defense, actually. I was very worried about that.
Me too!
All right, that's me.
Okay. Moving over there. up. So that's move, dash. Let's stay overwatchable.
Submissive and overwatchable.
Yeah.
Were you either of these friendos doing your Overwatch thing at all?
No, the marksman is the only one who can, and they moved, shot, dashed.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we had like a 5-minute
Or no,
conversation about shooting twice and doing that.
Yeah, I decided not to.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to level with you. I blocked out that portion of the game in my head. Okay, so you have left over there the Sicarian and that friendo?
Yeah, Sicarian and Dictat.
So, I mean, I would like to move up and capture my point. I'm a little worried that then you're going to come out blasting.
It is my strat for not dying, so. And I'm feeling very hemmed in.
I think what I will do, that one's on engage, eh?
I've lost nearly half my team.
I wonder, you keep wrapping them around after me.
That's because you keep pushing up this way.
I haven't even gone past this. I just wanted this. I shot at you because you had dudes on the objective point, and I have not pursued past this point. I'm gonna wrap around here with this friendo here.
My entire team has gone from here to here. Like, I've moved my team in this direction, pistol distance.
And I will dash here, and I'll take a shot at this friendo here.
Okay. Is this the guy with the tainted bolt gun?
He's got taint in his bolt gun.
Okay. So it's 4-5?
It is a 4-5 now.
Okay.
Yes. This is iconic. A crit.
Okay. I will try to toss a crit. Success.
Nice. I'm gonna spend 1 CP to use my tactical ploy.
The one where if you don't take damage, or you don't deal
do
any
it.
damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Rewind. Okay, I have a crit and 2 hits.
Okay. 3 plus save. Crit and 2 saves.
Yep, you got it. Woof.
Orc. Okay. So I have 2 units over here. Hey, there's things I can shoot at over there. That's nice. However, if I do that, it's getting shot back. So.
Yep. I'm just way too scared of the Sicarian, I think.
He's so far away.
But they're so fast. They're creepy.
that they are. Other than that, they have regular move rules.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought they were way faster. Oh, no, wait, they're more mobile, aren't they? Like, they can scramble over things?
Think of the Rust Stalkers.
Oh.
Which are the other variant of this. These are the ones that can advance deploy as their sort of main movement thing. But also they have a gun, which the Rust Stalkers don't.
Yeah, because the Rust Stalkers are just kind of like cruise missiles, aren't they?
Yeah. They just run forward very quickly and then stab things a whole bunch of times. But I like these guys' hats better, so.
True. Yeah.
That's literally why I picked them.
Really, that's the meta.
Yeah.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah. I mean, they're more fun to paint. I got to put cool little scarves on them, which I'm very proud of. Very pleased with how the swords came out. Yeah, so I can't get to the objective this turn. So I'm going to move up here and shoot. That one, I guess.
The veteran?
Yeah, sure. I'm rolling 4 dice. I have 1 reroll and rerolling 1s from Ceaseless.
Okay.
I'm going to reroll this one from Ceaseless and this one with the one reroll. I have 3 regulars and a crit.
Okay.
The weapon profile is 3/4.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm going to retain 1 regular.
Yep.
3 regulars.
'Kay.
So I take 4.
Yep.
I go to 8.
So meaty. It's more than my regular guys' total hit points.
You've shot me down to a regular man. Tell you what, I will activate the commsman, who is going to.
Hello.
Yep.
And then we'll shoot the Sicarian.
Sure.
Bolt gun.
That's an advantage, so I don't get cover.
3 plus lethal, or 3 plus 3/4 lethal 5 plus P1.
Those are all words.
Yeah, that's literally the same thing I was thinking. I'm like, I know what it means.
Ooh.
2
1
norms.
crit, 1 hit.
Okay.
I will re-roll 1. 1 crit, 2 hits.
Okay.
So P1.
P1. Yep. So I'm rolling 2 dice here.
Was that reroll from balanced or a CP reroll?
CP reroll.
And that's been deducted. I have 1 crit save, so 2
2
regular
regulars go through.
and they're 3 damage?
Yep.
Okay. I go to 4 hit points.
2 normies.
You know what? I'm going to be fine up there.
Yeah, you totally. Yeah, sure.
Bolter discipline.
Whee! Same target?
Same target.
Okay.
2 hits, 2 crits.
I'm going to roll some dice just in case. 2 normals. So 2 crits go through and he dies.
All right.
That is half of my team dead.
Ben.
Yeah, I am on Overwatch now.
I only have 1 activation left.
Okay. Okay, so I guess I get to Overwatch, and then
I activate,
then you, and then that's it.
You're all activated out?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll Overwatch, you'll go, and then that'll be Turning Point 2.
Yeah.
Well,
As far as turning points 2 go,
it was pretty bloody. It was not
pretty bloody, but
it
also
was-
like moving along at a reasonable clip.
Yeah,
I
we've
think.
seen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 3rd time's the charm, surely, right? Come on.
Yeah.
All right, so this one will be still at 3 because I've got the ploy that makes my ballistic skill still regular styles on that. Okay, we've got 4 normals.
Okay.
Surely, that's more dice than you're
Yes.
able to roll.
And there's no. I'm not behind cover, am I?
I think, yeah, I've got the straight line. Take 3 and like it, or
I
4
will.
and like it.
You know, I think I might.
Oh, I thought that one had damage on him already for some reason.
Nope.
I thought I saw a dice over there. Okay, that's over here.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
And
Cool.
then the medic.
Go for it. Take it away, Max.
Yeah.
I am so out hanging in the open.
So if I don't move this one, do I get that shot? I am blanking on how.
I think you got through the window just
Yeah,
fine.
probably, I think.
Yeah, from this one. Okay. So in that case, I'm
I
going
mean,
to.
can his head see the model? Like any part of the model. Antenna, leg, gun.
Let's take a picture.
This is why cell phones really were invented.
Yeah.
You can take a hot
Although
pick.
this is heavy, right?
Yeah. So that's
So
obscured.
any line of sight drawn through this was obscuring.
Okay, so that's a no then.
But I am on an engage order. Funk, how does this work?
Sorry, what's up?
Shooting through from this model that's on the ground, there's a heavy cover between me and my target, but my target is on a vantage point.
Right. So when you're dealing with drawing lines, he's probably visible.
Yes.
The trick will be the drawing the cover line. So you're
Yeah.
going to be drawing from one side of the shooter's base, and you need to be able to draw to both lines of the other. If
Okay.
the line intersects heavy cover,
Which it does.
which is not the cover that he's standing on, then that's going to be obscuring
Okay.
or obscured.
All right.
There's a rule with Vantage Point specifically that you can't use the floor they're on specifically to stop you from like cowering behind it, but other terrain pieces are kosher.
Yeah. So my choice now, just while I'm thinking out loud, is this is my diktat, so they can spend an AP to give it to somebody else, which means if I want to shoot with them, they can't move. I could move and then shoot you through this window, or say over here or something like that, but then I wouldn't be able to spread an AP around. However, most of the people that I can give that AP to are out of range or might die, so maybe I just don't do that. I'm gonna move over here, I think. Yeah. And then I'm gonna shoot. Well, it's tough because I don't want to spread damage around, but I'm more likely to do damage to the one that's standing up there. Yeah, let's shoot the one on advantage.
All right. This is just a radium carbine?
This is a radium carbine. It is 3/4 with rending. I'm rolling 4 dice. I'm hitting on 3s. I've got 1 reroll. So that's 1 hit, 1 crit, 1 reroll from the aggressor. That's 2 crits, which upgrades a normal into a crit, so that it's 3 crits.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad. You rolling
3
that
crits.
normal?
Yep.
3 crits. He dies.
Damn.
Rending's pretty good sometimes.
Yeah, it ain't bad. Well, that's a hell of a last shot for Turning Point 2. Okay, so at the end of this Turning Point, I control this one.
Yep.
Cam controls this one. Both of them are just 2 pointers. So I will get 2 victory points, and Cameron will get 2 victory points, hanging on, moving into the lead. But it means that Max and I are going to get a free dash on this Turning Point 3, which is pretty. Could be a big deal. Who knows? All right, so we'll ready up our friendos. Whoop. It's gone to the tank now. Ugh, imagine conceal ordering.
That turning point that, or that control point that Cam got is his.
Yeah, that's my alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this one that Max and I are chomping on over is also the normie one. I have a feeling though,
Literally still within pistol distance of my deployment.
Cam's in spitting distance of both of essentially 6 points over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is pretty tight. Okay, so let's roll for initiative, and then Max and I will do our dashes.
I got a 5.
That's pretty good. 4.
Did you roll one of my dice?
Oh, I did.
5.
That's why I'm going last.
4.
6.
All right,
All right,
Max
so
goes first.
That
Yes.
away. So then Max, take your free dash.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't even know what I want to do with this.
Right?
If I was going first, I knew exactly what I was doing with it. But alas.
Oh, Vanguard cancels out circle for traverse. Dang.
Oh, during the first turn?
Yeah.
Yep.
I should probably know my own rules.
Yeah, that's one of those.
I'm just going to use my dash while you're thinking about it to scoot back behind this.
Yeah.
Cam's going to have to come get me. Come get me, Cameron.
No.
Sick. All right. Oh man, Lobo, I've talked about the Felgor. They're
Yeah, I
also on my
recommended them.
short. I think they were going to be my next team. Outside of, I also have the Chaos Cultists, and they're sick, and I'm really interested in them. They just seem to have a little bit too much finagly biz to them, so I'm looking to trade them.
They are the hordiest of horde tanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I've also heard that they're really one-dimensional to play.
but they're good. They're
Yeah.
so good from my understanding. So if anybody wants to trade, I have Chaos Cultists. If somebody wants to split the Night Lord's box, I will. You give me mandrakes. You get Night Lords and Chaos Cultists.
Felgar's on my list to build because I have so many old Beastmen.
Yeah.
Would be fun project. Same with the Dark Eldar teams. I'm going to activate my leader, and I'm going to shoot this guy.
Oh shoot! Sorry, we gotta.
Oh right.
So you
Strategic
dash.
phase. Yeah,
You've done your
dash.
dash. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody gets a CP.
Yeah, right. I know how this game works.
Okay. Strategic plays. Go for it, Max.
I'm going to choose Bulwark Imperative. Each time a shooting attack is made against me, I can reroll one of my defense die.
Okay.
Vanguard.
That costs you a CP?
It does.
Okay. My free one will be the. I gotta think about this right. I don't have reduced APL or any like the no reduction one. That's my free one for this. Can't do the free volley because I've only got the icon bearer up.
All right. Martial Protocol.
Is that one?
That is one.
Okay.
This is the rerolls for Vanguards that are on the objective and Rangers that haven't moved yet.
Okay.
I'll do Omni Scrambler and Omni Scramble that homie. You just have to.
Yeah.
It's one.
Okay, it's just one now.
Is that
Yep.
a command point?
Nope.
No. Okay, and then I will spend my only CP on double shooties.
Fair enough. All right.
Are you passing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. From yes, I'm passing on strategic.
Pass.
All right, I passed too.
Okay.
Now you may shoot me,
Thank
Max.
you. I'm just like so terrified. He's just like, can I shoot yet? Can I shoot yet? I'm gonna shoot with my leader, same as before. We got 1 crit and 3 hits. This is 4-5. The last one, no cover.
I have a crit and a regular.
Okay, you take 8 damage.
Well, yeah, I sure do. He's just dead.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move
I haven't left my deployment zone.
over here.
That's
And
usually
hide.
how Nurgle does it, yeah. That's usually how Nurgle
Yeah,
does
yeah,
it,
yeah.
slow and steady.
Past you.
Okay. I would like to. Dash. Tap for free. Move. And guerrilla warfare.
What does that mean?
It changes order.
Back to conceal.
Gotcha.
Sounds of guerrilla violence.
You paid for Vanguard this turn, yeah?
Yep.
Yep. I used to think.
Oh, is
Phobos
Vanguard not free?
No. So the mission action thing they do for free if they paid for Vanguard.
Yes.
Because I used to think Phobos could just do free mission actions, but it's only
No,
if they
Vanguard-
pay.
Vanguard is 1 point.
There, cool, gotcha. You used 2 things involving CP at the start, right?
No,
Just-
one.
Okay.
It was the Vanguard and then the Omni Scrambler, which is not a CP.
All right, great. Sorry, for future when we're talking about it, if you say a thing, let me know if it costs CP.
Okay.
I don't know anybody's
People have
what
some
everybody's
people have
things
orders,
do.
some people have. It's useful just to say whether it's free or not.
Okay, well. I gotta keep myself available. Man, that gun sure is just sitting there.
Sure is. Got 1 wound left. 1 wound and a prayer.
Oh, the
Oh, that gun. Yeah, that gun is just sitting there. I thought you were talking about this gun.
No, but I mean, I will shoot that one.
It's a transurethric arquebus.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot them regular style.
Yep. With the
I'm going to stop running camera.
plasma guy there?
Yeah, with the plasma gunner. No overheat. I got a crit and 2 hits.
They die.
Great.
It's AP1, anything that goes through will kill them.
And then I'm just going to, I can't imagine, I'm just going to move dash like so and just rest
There.
him right up on there. Great. Go for it.
Okay. I would like points, I think. So I'm going to do that. Right, I have to
Oh, right.
reverse over there.
I saw 4 over there and just assumed that meant wounded, that you wouldn't be able to make it.
Nope.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I only have 7
yeah.
points.
I was like, I'll just leave it, but I just kind of handed you that point.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Tap that.
Well, I mean, you can tap it back, can't you?
I got 3 units left.
Oof.
I've been fighting you both.
I am down to 3 activations left. They're done.
Right, this guy's activated. My turn. Mm-hmm. Well, with Vanguard, I ignore the first traversal. 1, 2, 3, tap, move to the window or wall.
Can't move into engagement range.
Nope. But we're on the other side of a barricade, right?
It still matters if you're within triangle.
Yeah.
Then no longer within triangle.
Okay. So you're not in engagement range with each other.
They are not.
Is sort of key.
Then I shoot you through the window.
Oh no! I'm in
This
cover.
is not if I'm also.
He's that close
Right.
that he's leaning over it. Yeah.
Yep.
Fair.
4 shots, lethal, 5+ balanced.
Oh god.
3+. 2 hits, 2 crits. I could fish for another crit here, I think, on balanced, but
No AP or
on the
anything?
3+.
P1 or anything? P1 or anything?
No P1.
Okay. Nothing. They die.
Okay. Go.
Then
Yeah. So Cam's got 2 activations left?
Yep. I think that does give me a shot with the arquebus, though.
Okay. Man, guerrilla tactics. Been here being...
all that ape fighting noises.
Ook. Ook.
Sounds of muffled guerrilla violence.
Okay. Gun.
Yep.
I will activate my icon bearer.
I only have one more model than you, Ben.
This should be flipped because, right, I flipped it thinking because I did that dash earlier.
Right.
Dash. Do I have a shot like that?
He is concealed. Is that crossing terrain?
Like It is, I guess, yes. So,
But is that light or heavy?
this is light.
So obscuring is only passing heavy cover, not light.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will shoot him. With the Tainted Bolter. Targeting your taint directly.
The old taint shot.
2 crits, 2 hits.
Damn. Okay.
Where did you get that bolter mounted?
3 regular saves, so I take 2 crits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which would be
10.
10. Yeah.
Okay. I go to 2 wounds.
Ow.
I shoot again.
Okay.
Good old double shoot.
I got 3 normals.
Okay. I will spend a command point to re-roll this. Saves.
You save. Great. Unfortunate. All right, that will be them. Go for it.
Okay.
So my turn.
Yeah.
Max.
So I think. Wait, look. Yeah, I think I got a shot with the transient arquebus on that one
Okay.
because you're right up against that cover.
Makes sense.
So I'm going to do that. 4
But you-
attacks, hitting on 2s. 1 reroll, which I don't need. 2 crits, 2 hits. Please take 6 mortal wounds right off the bat.
2.
Yep. And then you've got 2 hits, 2 crits to save
Can't
against.
save enough.
There you go.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, we're all feeling it.
Yeah, we're all
Mr.
We're all
Krabs.
goofed up.
Oh, okay. Max has a potential good play here.
Let's see if I see it. Is it taking a point?
Yeah, I mean, you could. So Cam's got 1 activation left.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, right. Sorry. I was living in my dream world where I killed that guy. You know, magical Christmas land.
Well, in that case, what's being injured? It's -1 circle from your movement.
And -1 ballistic
Weapon and
Okay.
resistance skill, yeah.
But yes, those 3 things specifically.
And then the additional triangle of movement. On engage, I'm going to shoot your ranger.
Yep.
Correct play.
This
That was
hits
the
on
line.
hits on 3s
Yep.
because he is injured. It is AP 1, lethal 5+.
Okay.
And I forget whether does he give no cover? He's an incursor, but he doesn't have any of the other rules that the incursors do.
Feeling
Nope.
incursed.
AP 1, lethal 5+.
Okay.
No cover is not a thing.
All right. Retainer normal. That's
Great
2
hit.
hits. and a crit.
One hit, 1 crit. I can totally spend a CP reroll here.
Come down to 0 with me, Cam. It's
Yeah.
so great down here.
All right, I do get a reroll on defense.
You do.
Yeah,
And you have a 4+ save?
that's correct.
Oof. This is not a great use of a reroll, actually. No.
Here, have this back, Cam.
Yeah. No, I
Alright.
can't go chasing after bad rerolls.
All right. I'm retaining 1. I'm rolling 1 because of the AP. So that's a miss. So just the crit goes through.
Okay, 4 damage.
4 damage, taking them to 3.
They live.
They live. They are injured.
Sounds of guerrilla violence. Conceal order again.
Fair. I think I mean, it's your go,
My go.
but I feel like this unit is probably going to get sacrificed for points.
It's probably the way to go.
Not that I have a lot of models to work with. I have 4 models left out of 11.
That's where I was last turn.
Yeah. If all, see, this is the thing where they're like, ha, Slanesh is so dumb. When would you ever need an extra triangle of movement? Me crying, vomiting. Okay, I will use. God, I want to get into like a position, but I really don't want. Well, hold on, actually. No, there's no way now. There's too much shit to cross. All right, I'll use my movement to. I think this just makes more sense to me. I should probably. I feel like Cam has kind of run away here, so I'm supposed to play for a second. I'm gonna scoot here with my gunner, oh wait, I'm kind of just leaving him in the open. I can't dash if I want to shoot with him.
Which models have you got left, Ben?
Just this gunner. Yeah. And then that's the. So I guess if I kill that, then you have no activations left?
That's correct.
So you'd get an Overwatch shot.
Yeah. Also notably, because they're wounded, they can't reach either of these objectives.
Okay, then here, you know what? Let's just be stupid. I'm going to use it to climb. What's up, everybody? I'm wide open. But I've got 2 shots of heavy bolter coming at somebody. So we're going to start with this one here.
Okay.
Because I'm on vantage, so I'm going to beat that conceal order. Heavy bolter coming Cam's way. It is 5 dice.
It sounds like a heavy bolter.
Pew Pew Drew, 5 dice, 3 up, 4, 5, P1, Fusillade. Well, it's 4 normals, which, you know, could be better.
So the
Yeah.
P1 doesn't come into effect?
It does not.
Yeah.
I'll retain 1 as a normal, and 2 regulars. So I take 3 more.
4.
4.
Yeah.
I go to 4.
Shoot again. Brother. Well, can you do it again, Cam?
It's 4 hits.
4 hits.
I automatically
Right, yeah, I guess. Okay. You done your service? I have a feeling like you're gonna die at the start of the next turn, but good job.
Right. So I
Like
lose
yeah.
a circle. I want to be within 2 of it, so I'm probably just going to shuffle over here. About like there. Yeah, make sure I'm within run distance of that, assuming I survive. Which I might. You never know. And I'm going to shoot the one that has 2 wounds left.
It is on conceal.
I'm not going to do that.
Because that would be breaking the rules of Kill Team 2021.
Yeah. I'm torn between attacking the one guy there who's got full hit points, because this guy did obliterate somebody. But on the other hand, I could just go into conceal, and I think I'm going to do that, so I don't get shot.
He's got the. Is that one of the ones that's got the no conceal deal? The Cameron's unit.
This guy has no cover and no obscuring, but that doesn't mean that he can see a concealed
Okay.
order guy.
Yeah,
I'll learn that
the
rule
only-
eventually.
The only thing on the table that can break conceal is being on advantage.
Gotcha.
Cool. That's me.
Okay.
You just have the 1 activation?
I do.
All right.
And then that'll put us into 4.
One, Use it to clamber over. 3. Man.
In there, brother. Still got your dash and capture.
I like that point is like equally difficult to get for everybody.
Yep.
It's just a little bit.
Yeah, I would have ended up about like here.
Yeah. Cameron going for the max 6 points.
But I want points.
Dash cap. So that's move, dash. I will cap the point on Vanguard for free.
Mm-hmm.
And I have one more activation left, which I'll use to shoot at the guy on the roof.
You got it.
This is all going to work out great. I can feel it. This is going to be awesome.
Fuck, I just remembered I have a free mission action on this character. God damn it.
What's free mission actions, Precious?
I think if I had dash, I might have actually been able to make it on there and then be able to actually capture that.
Sergeant's hit on a 2+, I think? In Cursor Sergeant. Hits on a 2-up.
Dang.
3-4, no cover.
So, how many guys of yours hit on 2-ups?
The Marksman and the Sergeant. 3 regular hits.
3 regular hits. No peas?
Nope.
No peas. I got 2 normals. Yeah. I'll take a normal. I assume
normal
it's
is-
3?
Yep.
Gotcha. Going to 9. Going to 9, feeling fine.
Okay.
All right, turning point 3 done?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so Cam, slam a jam goes to 10.
Damn.
Max gets 2.
Yep.
And I am staying at 2. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so let's ready up our friendos.
Oh man, if I gotten tabled, I would have been able to bring back 2 Marines.
I was thinking about that, honestly.
I almost mentioned it, but then I was like, no, let's let him cook.
It's supposed to be less a thing to play for and more of a, oh, you got wiped? Here you
it's
go.
like, oh well.
Come
I mean,
play again.
Come back. And here, it's like actually 2 Marines is a kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, so let's roll off for initiative. 2. All right. You've gotten it twice. You've gotten it once.
Yep.
It's Ben's turn.
It's not my turn, I'll say that much.
It's Ben's turn!
6.
Brain yourself with a dab.
It's Ben's turn. No, you go first.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, roll a different die.
You know what? I'll take second. Going first actually is pretty bad if you think about it, because.
It's quite
Well, let's move on.
Players, yeah.
Okay, so so knowing that I get to do the free thing because I've been losing.
Yep.
The free thing that I will pick is. Oh, actually. If I do a little dash, make a little
That's
love.
a fair point. I don't know what the multiplayer is. I don't think they make a distinction for who went first last time for tie breaks like the 2-player version does.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think so.
I don't think it's in there. I think it's just you roll off to break ties.
Yeah.
Also, last turning point, I thought Max went first.
I did.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
So they would have had to roll off anyways.
Oh, because we're on turning point 4,
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember
went
because
first
Max was
second.
really excited to murder my sorcerer.
I was really scared of not being able to do that.
Okay, I will.
Because if you had gone first, my leader would have died.
Yeah. I think I take the free dash. Because that's going to let me get over there. Get over there! And still have a thing to do. Yes, there you are. Oh, this is probably bad. I will take the free dash. And that is not a dash. That is.
Yeah, you get a square.
I get a motherfucking square.
Look at this square over here.
Cam's going first. Cameron's going to turn around and shoot the guy.
Cameron's running. I mean, well, running, shooting.
Pissing.
Yeah, moaning, screaming, crying, puking.
Someone coming out of every orifice, including the gun.
I'm gonna dash.
I see you too are a fan of David Cronenberg's film Existence.
I'm gonna do the free op of double shoot. I'm just gonna do it that.
Okay.
Great. Everybody gains CP. Woo. Take it away, Cameron, for ploys.
Vanguard.
Okay, is that one?
That is one.
Boink. I will do my free one of no minuses.
Okay.
I'm going to do my free Doctrina Imperative. And I'm going to run back Protector Imperative, which gives me a depreciation effect this time around.
Oh.
Same as before, if I make a shooting attack, I get a reroll. If I fight in combat, I have to reroll one of my crits if I get it.
Whew.
Yep.
Okay.
There have been no close combat fights so far, so.
I think there's been one, and I immediately died.
Deadly shots.
Okay, what is that one?
P1.
P1, okay.
Or actually, no, wait, that's terrible for me. Bolter Discipline.
Double shoot.
Marksman's already AP5. The Sergeant doesn't have lethal.
Pass.
I'm going to do Martial Protocol again for a CP, which is varying rerolls and shooting.
Okay.
I've gone Bolter Discipline and Vanguard. We're fine. We're fine.
You're passing?
I'm passing.
So I've got double shoot. I've got double shoot and no minuses. That is fine. I will chill. Pass.
I will also pass.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Cam, take it away.
Sergeant, he's going to shoot at the heavy gunner.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
This guy?
actually, hold on. Pre-measuring is a thing in this game, right?
Yes.
One. I'm sorry.
They were on 9?
Yes. If it changes your mind, Cam, I'm not going for that.
Okay. I'll shoot the ranger with one shot.
This is in concealed.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll tap the objective.
Okay.
Do I charge? Knife time.
I mean, you're kind of in the driver's seat here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just
If you prevent Max from getting 6
Okay,
points this turn.
I can't get 6 points. I don't have the models or the distance.
well, in that case, maybe I'm just gonna enter like actual scumbag mode.
Yeah, denying is probably your best play. Yeah.
Well, people can flip it.
Yeah.
3,
Still, but, yeah.
triangle. Tap this one.
That's one free mission action a turn, or is it just any
I
mission
think
action?
its mission actions are reduced in cost.
Okay.
I mean, so either way, you flipped, which is free, moved, flipped, which would cost you an AP.
Well, that's
if
what
it
I'm
did.
asking.
Yeah.
It was whether or not he.
Add the following to the Vanguard strategic ploy. It can perform a mission action or the pickup action for one less action point to a minimum of 0.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not
cool.
limited.
Yep.
So that's 1.
Yep.
Neat.
Oh, we are so out in the open. I can at least dash into cover. And then go on dash. Conceal. Yeah, I'll go in guerrilla warfare.
Ook, ook.
Sounds of concealed guerrilla violence.
Jimmy's quietly rustled.
Go.
Okay. 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 Okay, I am going to start by activating my gunner.
Okay.
My gunner, we can do, it only costs 2 to drop, right?
Yeah, I believe only
Sure.
2 inches to drop.
Or it's like rounded down or whatever, right? Is how it goes?
To drop. If it's below, it generally is always free.
So yeah, well, so it's like it's 3 up, which you round up to 4 when you're climbing, and then I think it's the opposite when you're
Yes, you
dropping.
round down when you're
So
dropping.
in this case, it would be 2.
Yeah,
Okay,
all
cool.
of these are low enough that it'll be free drops. Yeah.
Great. So I'm going to, ah! And then I would like to shoot the person on the point.
Fair. Ideally, I'd love to not be shot, but it's not the world we
You know,
live in.
it's not a perfect world we live in, Max. Anyways, I started blasting with Pew Pew Drew,
Yeah.
who I am very impressed with the heavy gunner.
Yeah.
The suspension system costs 3 equipment points to.
I mean, like,
but-
every time you're throwing one more die, like, I think having 5 attacks is kind of like virtually having AP1.
Yeah. Well, so I have thrown 4 normals.
Okay. What's the normal damage on it?
4.
They die.
And then I will spend my last AP to cap this.
Neat.
Are all the Pew Pew guys related, or is it just like a coincidence?
I'd say Pew Pew Drew and Pew Pew Stew are, yeah, it's a family name.
They are brothers, Paul.
I am going to activate this friendo. I have CP left, so I'm going to spend a CP for Motive Force Vitality. The tactical ploy that when they get activated, I get to regain D3 wounds,
Oh, sick.
which will
Oh,
take them
right, yeah.
above. It's true. I actually have a tactical ploy that I use ever.
Yeah.
They're going to regain 2 wounds,
Nice.
going to 5.
They can run again.
Exactly. Yeah, you got that marked off. And they have free mission actions. So,
Take it. My alpha objective is for all. That's why I put it in the center of the map.
yeah, so they're gonna move. All the way up here. They're going to tap this for free because I gave them the mechadendrites. Wait, no, whichever one the mission action
Servo
was.
skull?
Yeah. One of them's pickup action, one of them's mission action, and other than that, they're identical.
Why are they 2 separate things?
I don't know.
Oh, I know. Don't call it Games Workshop.
Yeah.
Fair. I guess also so you can't have both. Anyways.
Yeah, you're gonna get only 13 points at the end of this game.
And then they're gonna shoot.
Conceal.
Conceal. Yeah.
Can't see me.
We should have brought.
Can't see me.
Knowing I was against Cam, I should have brought some grenades.
They do ruin my day.
Yeah. A well-timed crack.
Yep.
So they haven't activated yet.
Cam has many options.
That's true. Mostly worried about them sort of running up and then just taking it back.
Right, because I out AP you. I can just be like,
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, right, and then you don't have anybody close enough to.
I have this gunner and my leader.
They way back.
That guy just like walking up onto the point. This is mine now.
oh, okay.
Which is why it would be really good if I could just shoot you right now, but I can't. So I guess there's no real point in me staying on that objective.
Blue skidoo.
What if instead
Oh,
dash here?
hi.
So you have to go around me.
Or
Or you have to go through me, but
No.
either way, it's slowing you down.
He's a Marine. He's got meat brain.
So they're gonna go there.
Good move. No push.
And they're gonna stay on conceal, I guess.
That makes sense. You can't see.
the marksman says, "Are you sure?"
Cameron.
Yeah, I mean, like I've gotta. Hold on. Do I have a tactical ploy I can use?
I don't know.
Move through. It's weird. You have an attack play that says "move through add mech model." Huh. You know, very niche, but.
Technically, I could use stealth assault.
Oh, is that?
What's that do?
Stealth assault is if you start your activation in conceal, and if you have started your activation in conceal,
Yeah.
when you fight that turn,
Yeah.
the first time you fight that turn, you can resolve 2 hits
Oh.
before your opponent can.
Wow.
Oh, there's the Slanesh thing we were talking about
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
Cool.
So it's like useful in this situation, but if I do that, then that uses up all my movement for the turn, not getting to within the objective.
That is my
you would
goal.
have to use.
I think you could
in-game-
wrap it.
Oh, I could.
Well, like with traverse and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I made the
maybe.
play.
You got 8. Oh, right. He's got 2. He's wounded, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll shoot. Go to engage.
Yep.
Hi, I'm engaged.
I'm engaged in this gripping game of tabletop Warhammer.
1 crit, 2 hits.
All right. Any?
Or actually, this is my last activation of the game.
I might get an Overwatch.
Short of Overwatch.
That's
yeah.
true. You got Overwatch. I have 2 activations still.
Same.
Hopefully, I'm in no way anywhere close where you can draw a line of sight to me by the time those come up.
Is there any AP or anything on that
It's AP 1.
Okay.
You know what? I'll save my last CP.
Fair.
1 crit, 2 hits.
1 crit. So that's 6. And they have
6.
5, they die.
Okay.
You done your service though.
Sure did. Also, just ruined a Marine.
Yeah. Yeah. The 1 shot, 1 kill.
Yeah, so that's
So that you'd have to dash.
because you're wounded.
Vanguard.
Oh.
Does that ignore
traverse.
Do you also ignore movement penalties?
No,
Okay.
because
so
that was 2.
Right.
That was 2 circle.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then with the triangle, that puts me there.
Man, Vanguard's a real catch-all.
It is. It's a really, really good strategic ploy.
Yeah.
Might be the best in the game.
Seems pretty good. Seems good. Okay, so that's
Tap and then woo woo woo.
You shot, moved, tapped. Is
Tap
3?
free, though.
Tap
Tap
free.
free. Okay,
Vanguard,
right.
Vanguard. It really is a catch-all. Vanguard, baby. Vanguard.
Well, it's also like generally with phobos they are very CP heavy, so their leader getting to generate 1 each turn is pretty key. If you can take him,
Yeah.
they then start to have to make choices on what they buy rather than
does
just buying everything.
injured also affect dash distance?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Skidoo. Just like it was, Admech rolls up. I got it. Don't you? I'm gonna put that back. Okay. Well, I will activate my icon bearer.
What is the singular of Scutari? Are they Scutaris?
I don't know. I don't know if they have a singular.
True. Yeah, fair.
I think the entire concept is that they are multiple.
Yeah, like in one of the books,
Yeah.
there's an AdMech protector, and it's one personality across like an unknown number of different guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that checks out.
All right. I move dash capture. Cam's objective point.
Cool.
Okay.
I can't get to any objective points, so I'm just going to shoot things.
Bang bang.
I just want to roll some dice at this point.
Feeling it.
So I'm going to use my arquebus against your heavy
Yep.
gunner.
I
Roll.
mainly just hurt people.
I am very excited for you. I think this is the most you've shot that gun in a game.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'm glad it was all on me.
No, I.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Sick. Everybody got a taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any game where the transuranic arquebus gets to shoot it all, let alone 3 times.
I got one at home, and it makes me want to play them.
All right, we got 2 crits, so take 6 immediately,
Okay, I go to 3.
and 2 regulars.
So you've got 2 crits, and I literally can't. Goodbye! Pew pew Drew, no! All right.
Sort of like jump down, flip it up, look up directly down the barrel of the gun.
Cam, Overwatch?
Can I actually see anything? I don't think I can see the transuranic arquebus. I definitely can't see Max's leader, and I can't see the icon bearer or the gunner.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's on conceal. The only engaged, or the only person who could possibly do an Overwatch is the.
Okay. Pew Pew Stew is here to avenge his brother. I would like to shoot your gun.
Fair.
And we're going hot. So yeah, AP2.
Okay.
4 attacks, 3 up, 5, 6. You killed my brother! We've got 4 normals.
So I can save one of them. So that's 3 normals at 6 each, or at 5 each.
Yeah.
They die.
But what a death it was.
So I have 1 model left. It is my leader.
Good job, Stu.
Can I pistol shoot you?
Hell yeah. Go in a blaze of glory, Stu.
I can't. I don't think I can get in range.
Emphasis on the blaze.
Yeah, I can't get in range.
It's all right. Right, I've got one more thing that I can do after.
Oh, that'll do her.
I dash him towards you.
I'm gonna move to this window.
Hell yeah, story, lore, blast my ass.
Do you want to take that one again?
No! Get filled by cannons. Kill me.
The narrative thing coming out of mechanics for my team is there has been no. Possibly this game might be the first game that hasn't had a board wipe.
Sure, yeah.
Like,
and
on
the
either
leader
side.
being one of the ones
Yeah.
that lives.
4 dice hitting on 2s. We got 3 hits and a crit at 4/5 damage.
No
no
peas?
cover.
None peas? I'm definitely not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're close to this.
Oh, that's
thing,
fair.
But,
Yeah.
But also, it has no cover.
Double normal save.
So a normal and a crit is 9.
Yeah, I mean, where's it going, right?
Yeah.
Crit double normal.
Okay. Please take
Double crit normal.
double crit. What?
Aren't you Nurgle?
Oh yeah, double
don't-
crit.
Please take 4.
5. Stu lives to tell the tale, baby. Look death in the face and go, huh?
Go hunt. Ow.
Ow. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, that's
How many
everything.
units?
Okay, so end of the turning point. Cameron, you've got 6 points. I have Cam's and this one, so I get 5 to 7, and then I don't think Max has any.
Nope. You took both of mine. Both of my objectives that I was making you play for did not. work
Yeah.
out. Is
Well.
where to put that?
Oh, we also each get 1.
Oh yeah, we do. We get one because
Our
we
packages remain
Our
undisturbed.
nobody was touching each other's packages.
They're too far away.
They were so far away. That's
That's
a
a very,
distance.
very
I feel
big
like the
board,
entirety
yeah.
of that fight happened like within sort of pistol range of everybody's home area.
We were blasting this
Yeah,
game.
that felt like a Guy Ritchie. The climax to a Guy Ritchie movie where
Yeah,
everyone just
yeah.
like shows up and there's
Like-
35 dudes with guns looking at each other.
Where's that Boondock Saints gift?
Like that whole thing happened in like 30 seconds. It
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
like,
Well, with that then, I think we can update the scores live because it'll be nice and simple to do. So Cameron, as the big winner, you're going to get 5 points.
Yo.
So if we go to the standings,
Go to the board.
Paul's doing a thing, but I believe you had 12 points,
I did.
which is going to put you to 17, tied with Ian for first.
All right. However,
I had 16, and I'm getting 3, which will put me to 19, put me in first, and then Max is going to take 2, going to 16. So that means that we've got me in first, Ian and Cam tied for second, and Max in third.
I will just interject. You did also declare earlier that you were just going to give me 2 points as a loss because I couldn't play. Which would
Oh,
also
that is
put me
true.
at 17.
Yeah. So Funko is going to get 2
very
points,
Yeah.
which would move them to 17, which means we have a 3-way tie
For second.
for second place.
it's another 4-player game, baby.
So what I'm thinking that we do, because we've got 2 more sessions essentially before the end of this league. What we could do is, if we wanted to, next week, we could have a 3-way game between Cam, Funk, and Ian. And then the winner of that match fights me in the finale.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of us can also just play in the background on Tuesday.
That seems
for
way more
funsies.
fun than just working out based on who won how many games. who
Yeah,
gets to
yeah,
go. Like
so-
at least have a throwdown. Yeah.
I'm happy with like this kind of being the quote unquote cutoff for like the finale or whatever, because these were great games.
This is our top 4 cutoffs.
Yeah, exactly. And then so next week we'll have you 3 face off, and then I'll see you in the final. Oh man, wait, if we're doing another multiplayer game, does that mean people have to make new videos? I'm so tired of editing.
You say that, but I already have a concept for my next one.
Guess I'm writing a new song. All right, that was a lot of fun. Thank you everybody for tuning on in, and thank you, you two. Great game.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That felt good.
It felt. I mean, it felt like Cam was going to take it, and he did.
Yeah.
But Cam is is the most dead on board almost.
Yeah. Well,
I have one.
I guess you got your
left.
full health leader, which is pretty.
That's
big.
it. But I have 7 wounds on board.
Percentage-wise, Max definitely lost the most.
Yes. Yeah. Well, it's a numbers game.
yeah, Turning Point 3, I lost 3 models?
Yeah.
No, 2. I lost 2 on 2 and 2 on 3.
Max blasting one in one
Yeah.
shot was huge.
Definite for my team. Definite MVP to this dictat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in. Reminder that this stream, like everything we do, is brought to you by Yoomst over at our Patreon. You did this. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all this, so thank you so much. You can also check out our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com, where we got all kinds of good merch. And if you're watching on the YouTube, thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the semis go next week. So let us know down in the comments who you're rooting for.
Maybe who you're tooting for.
Yeah, and who you're scooting for. But from all of us here, I've been Ben, this has been Cam, Max,
I remain Max despite all efforts to the contrary.
Judge Funk, and of course Paul on Tech.
Hello.
And we will see you next time. Bye.